Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media, making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries.
Koko Nikosi, alo komi kesheto.
Wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare,
Regina Bless,
Deborah Adoso,
and I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
Ghana Talks Radio, #1.
This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and you are welcome to the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show right here on Ghana Talks Radio. This is the news headline review. Right here, we bring you all the latest headlines making waves in the news, from business to politics, from sports to entertainment. We got you covered with the most relevant stories and informed perspectives on issues that matter to you every morning, right here on the show. I am Ruth Esenam Fiagbedu, and I'll be serving you breakfast this morning. Joining me this morning is Miss Deborah Adoso and Miss Regina Bless, who will be diving into the main issues. Good morning to you, ladies.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
Good.
By grace.
We thank God. We thank God. I saw something yesterday. I don't know if you've seen it already. And let me share with you and let me hear from you as well. So this is from Musa Dankwa. He said, we conducted a December poll ahead of 2028, and Baumia lost against Atoforsen, Johnson, Esiedun Ketia, Julius Debra, and Haruna Idrisu. This man, why? Don't you think it's too early to be conducting these polls by now?
That is what he does. So I feel like to get everything on point, he's supposed to start early. Yeah, I'm a baby. Yes,
Who's will be about your hair share? And I said,
baby, yes, oh, too kind. I say, oh, like if you're going somewhere,
speak English.
I'll speak English. If you're going somewhere for the first time and you don't know the place, like Usimuntem.
Okay.
Send a bear, like you get there on time.
You get there
so
on time.
with his research, I feel like he he's conducting it very early because 2028 is just in the corner. We have like 1 year. 2028. We are in 2026, so we have 1 year to go. So it's just in the corner. You close your eyes and open right now. We are in 2027, and then we are left like less than maybe 6 months or 3 months for election, because election is mostly conducted somewhere ending of the year, like somewhere in December, November, December, thereabout. So when we get to 2027, it means we have roughly like maybe 6 to 8 months to election. So I feel like they've conducted this for long, but it's like this man preached about this even before the MPP primary. He made a statement like that.
But the NDC have not even chosen their flag bearer.
They've not chosen, but it should tell you that where the NPP stand right now, they are not firmly grounded. They are standing on one foot. Oh yes.
But would you consider this as a source of misinformation? Because
this is not misinformation.
Because Haruna Iddrisu has not mentioned that he wants to.
He
be
will
flag
go.
bearer.
He doesn't want, but he will. It's not as if he doesn't. It's not yet time. That is why you are not hearing of him. The NDC are trying to conduct themselves in a way that they don't want to fall in the same soup as the MPP find itself right now. So for me, I have a feel that Haruna is going to contest. I said doing Ketia, all the people he mentioned, they are going to contest for the flag bearer. And Baumia stand nowhere near these people. These people have good track record. It is only at a forcing that I'm not too sure he's going to contest for the election. I'm sure he will still focus on the economy, what he has been positioned to do.
He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Miss Regina, how do you feel about this poll?
I don't really feel anything much. All I can say is he's doing his job, and let's leave him to do his job.
Let's leave him to do his job. Anyways, let's see how it goes in the coming years. Let's dive into our major news items for this morning. Rapid technology growth threatens media professionalism. Gabi Asare Otredako says the fast growth of technology is changing Ghana's media space, and not always for the better. According to him, while digital media, social media and bloggers have made information more accessible, they have also weakened professionalism in journalism. He explained that technology is moving faster than media laws and regulations. Because of this, it has become difficult to control harmful or false content without affecting freedom of speech. He believes regulations must be handled carefully so it does not silence people unfairly. Mr. Otredako says freedom of speech does not mean people should be allowed to spread false or damaging information. He points out that unverified stories on social media can seriously damage reputations, and when corrections are made, they often do not spread as fast as the original false story. He also notes that reacting to false stories can sometimes make them spread even more, which makes it hard to decide whether to respond or to ignore it. Finally, he advises media owners to adapt to new technologies and modern media practices. According to him, media houses that fail to evoke risks losing relevance and going out of business. So this is coming from Mr. Gabi Otredako. He says rapid technology growth threatens media professionalism. And I believe we've seen these things happening in our media space, where we have the bloggers and so on and so forth. Yeah, so that is what he said. Do you believe this, Miss Debbie? Do you believe that Ghana's current media laws are strong enough to deal with digital media and social platforms?
Well, I feel like the media space is not that strong, but we can tighten our belt and make it and prepare ourselves for the best. That is if only we are ready to improve and as well match boot for boot with this technological advancements we are seeing. Now, I think technology has made it so easy for it has made the job so easy. Okay, now everybody is a journalist. Everybody is a blogger because of social media, because of this new technology we have on board. And trust me, people are even using AI to create content. People are using AI to broadcast news. People are using AI with logos of media stations with integrity, which you can tell that these people they don't just post information, but sometimes you see this and then like it looks so real. You cannot even differentiate between AI video that is portraying to be, for example, say maybe City News or TV3, but the real TV3 we used to know. So it should tell you that this technology is becoming something else, but in as much as we have the technology, we still have the raw aspect of it. We have the reality aspect of it, which actually depicts some sort of differences. We can only overcome this when we improve upon ourselves in the media space and also tighten it. Okay, there should be a difference that there should be something that differentiates between the raw media, the raw world with like our media space, and the artificial world. That has to do with you using the AI to create something that is not real. And what Mr. Gabriel Dako is saying, you know, as the world evolves, we learn every day. Things are not how they used to be. Those days, journalism is different from what we are practicing now. And you know, those days, because there is nothing like social media, everybody is glued to the newspaper. You go and then you see people buying. Of late, you don't even buy newspaper because whatever you have on the newspaper is on my phone.
It's on my phone.
I don't even have to go along with radio, big radio in my armpit. No, it's on my phone. What I need is just to get an earpin, connect it, and be at my comfort zone, and simply be hearing whatever is going on. And sometimes not even radio. Immediately you tap which station. Now even radio station has
They are streaming live.
They are streaming live. So immediately you type GhanaTalks Radio, you see it online, you hear whatever you want, news and everything. Like you get to hear everything. So I believe that I feel like some of this station are still outdated. Okay, they are trying their best, but they are outdated
to meet the
standard and the criteria of the new media.
Yes,
we are not meeting it. I want to mention them more, but I don't have evidence, so I won't mention them. But let me put it in general, especially government-owned media stations. They are finding it so difficult to meet the new media live. That's private, private media stations. They are trying everything possible to. I mean, they are going boot for boot with the new media. Although they are streaming in, the traditional media that has to do with the radio, the television, and all that. But if you go to social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, they are live. They are doing everything possible, and even the quality and everything show that, because see, AI has the best quality. All that you need to do is just type the words, give me someone presenting with this background, with this and then it gives you a full video of that. Okay, so if you look at the real world with the private sector that are so much into media, they're going boot for boot with this technological new media we are seeing of late. But if you take the traditional media, like, I don't know why government-owned media are still marking time.
Well, for the government media houses that I know of, I think I can see some of them trying to, adopt
How many do we have in Ghana?
Adopt the new media.
The new media?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
And it's working so
Oh, yes. Even now, even when you go to their social media platforms, it's quite engaging.
Oh, I see.
So far, it's just one that I've seen, and the rest of the other ones, I don't know what they are doing.
Okay.
I don't know what they are doing.
So I think what Mr. Gabrielchi is saying is he's right. I think we should fasten our belt, else I wouldn't even say 10 years to come, 2 years to come. I mean, it will be very difficult to compete with technology in the new media.
Now it actually looks like if you need more information, just go to the bloggers page.
Simple.
It looks like they're even giving more.
I'm telling you,
more than the.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't mention them, but I did an attachment at a station where they don't go out for reporting. Oh yes, they don't go out for reporting.
So how do they know what's happening?
They don't go out for reporting, but they're just based in shows like the morning show.
Okay.
They're based in that. I mean, inviting people to in the station to communicate and all that, but they still get their info. But they won't send reporters on the ground to when. I mean, maybe like the way you see us going for demonstrations and all that. They don't do it. So you see, things like this is something that gives credit and more relevance to the bloggers than some media stations, because by the time you get there, they've already posted it on their page and they are getting the views.
Right. So how can journalists and bloggers maintain professionalism in this fast-changing environment of technology? Ms. Regina?
So I would say, For journalists and bloggers to maintain professionalism is to make sure that they learn the rules of these, should I say, upcoming rapid change of technology. And sometimes some of these media people or personnel adapt, or should I say maintain the professionalism, but it's up to other people out there who receive the news. Are they willing to maintain the professionalism when these people bring out the news? Because I saw a infographic of City News where one general something Buhari on Twitter, he just took the infographic. It was about the late or this man who just died recently. Yeah, I'm sure. The wife who wanted to contest. Yes, it was about her, and they just
Nassau. Is it Nassau too?
Yeah.
Too.
They just outed the infographic, making the woman look like a vampire with blood dripping.
Yeah.
So people's we the media people, we make sure that whatever we bring out to the people are, it's profession based, but to the people receiving it, how are they receiving it? Said Kenya, he has outed it. They had to come out as a media house to put a fake news on it that this is not coming from them, in as much as the infographic is coming from them, but the design on it is not coming from them. So I think that they need to make sure that they also educate the people out there, because we are doing our job and we are doing it well. In as much as I would say the new media, in a way, they are also putting certain things out there which are not supposed to be out. But I think that with time, with education and communication, they would adapt to it very well.
Rightfully said. It's high time we become very professional when it comes to we delivering the news, so we make sure not to misinform the consumers. Bawumia said to drive internal reforms to reunite NPP ahead of 2028. Senior advisor to Bawumia campaign team Sami Ewuku says Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is focusing on major internal reforms to bring the new patriotic party together and prepare it for the 2028 general elections. According to him, the former vice president believes the party must fix key internal problems that came up during the recent presidential primaries. These include issues around how decisions are made, how voting is done, and how united party members feel. Mr. Wuku says Dr. Bawumia wants the voting rights of NPP branches outside Ghana restored. He also wants the party to review proxy voting, which he believes has created challenges and should not continue in its current form. Dr. Bawumia, who won the NPP flag bearer race with over 56% of the votes, is also concerned about reconnecting the party with its grassroots supporters. Mr. Uku explained that the aim is to rebuild trust, improve the party's image, and make the NPP attractive again to both members and the general public. He asked that Dr. Bawumia plans to engage widely with party members, especially those who feel sidelined or unhappy with past decisions. Strengthening the party's pro-poor message and adapting to changing political realities are also key parts of his vision. Overall, the goal, Mr. Wuku says, is to reunite the NPP, restore confidence within the party, and position it strongly for victory in 2028. What specific reforms are the NPP looking for now within the party?
I think the reform is basically unity.
Unity. Just that.
Yeah.
Only unity.
Yes.
So apart from unity, there's nothing.
No, there are things in the box, but I feel like before those other stuffs are being disclosed to the people, they will all be based on unity. When there is unity, that is when you bring an idea on board, I'll accept, everybody here will accept it, and then we forge forward. But when there is no unity, that is when someone brings an idea, it is being boycotted by another person. And then when it happens like that, how do you forge forward? How do you attain the goal of the party? That will be very, very difficult. So I believe in the main reform that they are looking for right now is how they are going to unite the party, unite the grassroots together with the executives, together with the leaders, and ensure that the purpose of the party is being achieved. I'm saying this because even when you look at the primary of the NPP, they didn't go the normal way they were supposed to go. So that alone has created some sort of misunderstanding even among the grassroots. Because on a normal basis, they are supposed to start from the bottom, but they start from the top, which is not supposed to be so. So mind you, not everyone is happy. Not all the grassroots are happy. It's because it's like they take idea based on the what's the name? The contribution of some top people in the party, and then that is it. But you've forgotten that most of the dirty works are done by the grassroots. So even if you are trying to do your best as the leaders, you don't go to the grounds. It is the grassroots that goes to these people and convince them enough that the party is sellable. The party has something good in it. But when you don't regard them, it becomes so difficult. I don't know whether you saw this morning. I don't know whether you saw the latest release by Musa Dankwa. He said that he stated that the grassroots for now are ready to unite, but the leaders in the party are not ready to unite.
That's another survey
he brought out. I saw it this morning. That the grassroots for now are ready to unite, but the leaders. So who are these leaders? These leaders are the same people who contested, okay, and we still have them in the party. I might laugh and feel okay that, well, since you've won, there's nothing, I'll work with you, but within me, I might not be happy. You have no idea if I go out and I talk to my people that they shouldn't vote for you. I don't want to say that, I don't want to buttress this on anyone, but let me use this for example. When Kennedy Japan considered defeat, even before the EC declared Baumia as the victor for the election, I heard, in the video you see a couple of what's the name, supporters of Kennedy Japan saying no vote. You get it? No vote, no support. And Kennedy has to come in and tell them that what if he won and Baumia didn't win? Are they also going to say the same thing? No, so they should just come together as one people, push forward. It's for the party and not for the people. So you see, those people might pretend that they are together, but trust me, they are not. People are feeling it. Like within them, they are feeling it. So with the NPP party, reform their challenge and not for more. But they have to try their possible best for the NPP to become the NPP we used to know before. And to thrive on unity. But if the foundation, which is the unity, is now weak and not solid enough, forget it. If they should bring the nicest policy on board. They should bring whatever. Not even an outsider, insider. They will destroy it. So for the reform, it's necessary.
So right now that they are done with the flag bearer, they will now
go to the bottom.
Wow. Let's see how it goes. Message you now.
So, talking about internal reforms to unite the NPP, I would say it's a good thing that they are bringing this up now, but it's also not a good thing. It's not a good thing in the sense that we've heard of unity among these party members for a very long time. We've seen them organizing press conferences. We've seen them organizing, I think, MPP delegate conference, which was a very huge conference, that was last year, and their main aim was to unite the party members. But at the end of the day, nothing tangible or valid came out of it. So in a way, I would say to me, here. But looking at the party and the direction it's taking, I think it's very important they need to unite with each other, especially the leaders. Because I've not heard of a case where grassroots, there's this unity between these grassroots, or we've not seen anything on the news where these grassroots come out and they are blasting each other, saying all sorts of derogatory comments about each other. But when it comes to the MPP leaders, we've seen it countless times where everyone is bold enough to hold each other on the neck and strangle it, where everyone is bold enough to say bad things just because of should I say, just because of maybe politics or just because of some petty votes. So the unity really is needed, because when you come together, it will be very difficult to break. But once entity there, definitely one person can be manipulated, and thereon it goes on. So unity is very important.
So how would they bring about the unity? What would they do? Because first off, where did they go wrong?
I think they went wrong when when the serpent stepped in.
Who is the serpent?
So let me put it this way: they went wrong because I think all of them do not really know how to communicate. Communication, number one, and the second one is the leaders endorsing people. I mean, openly for everybody to see. As a leader, definitely every leader has their favorites, but you don't make it known. You don't make it obvious that this is who you are in for. You don't make it, because when you do it too much, you preach message to the other people that, well, he is good than the rest of them, because everything he does, you are good with it, you are cool with it. But when the other people does the same thing, it's a cause for an alarm.
And would you also say that they gave some people preferential treatment?
Oh yes, they did. Example is, she mentioned of the delegates conference. When we went there, the D-Day, they told us that no one was supposed to
go into the inner circle.
The perimeter. No one is allowed to go there. Even journalists, we also went there to cover. They didn't even give us a chance. So we have to stand far, like somewhere far away, and then you have to project your camera to get a clear shot of it. But Dr. Baumia was allowed in there. And some time ago, they said the platform will not be used to campaign for any of the then aspirants, but it was used to campaign for Baumia. And then when they asked, they said, oh, because he was a former vice president. No, he was not then. He was. So long as he's no longer the former vice president and he's not contesting as a flag bearer, automatically they are now equal. So whatever you do for A, you do for B, you do for C, but immediately you make it obvious that you are in for B, to the extent that Professor Mike Okoye, former Speaker for Parliament, MPP, endorsed Baumia. Kufuor endorsed Baumia. Akufo-Addo endorsed Baumia. Like big people in the party, they've endorsed them. I'm not saying it's wrong, okay, but it shouldn't be open, because you still communicate with this. You still communicate with Kennedy. You have ties with him. You have an open relationship with the rest of the three. But when you make it so obvious, you make the rest feel so less. It's like they are not significant, okay, and you are rooting for these people. And I will say that it's because majority of the leaders in the party were rooting for Baumia. That is why we all were able to predict that he was going to win, and then he won.
Wow.
So it's a lot.
Then it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Then they have a lot of work to do.
A lot, Papa.
Well, if the person that triggered all this thing is the person that has won, I'm just wondering how the reform is going to be and how he's going to unite the party. Well, let's see how it goes. We wish them the best. NDC youth demand review of Supreme Court judgments. Youth members of the National Democratic Congress in the Kpandai constituency have taken to the street to protest a recent Supreme Court ruling on the parliamentary election in the area. The protest follows a Supreme Court decision that overturned an earlier judgment by the Tamale High Court, which had announced the election victory of the New Patriotic Party's candidate, Matthew Nyindam. That High Court decision would have led to a rerun of the election, but the Supreme Court has now stopped that process. The protesting youth says the Supreme Court ruling does not reflect the will of the people of Kpandai. They are calling on the NDC leadership to immediately seek a review of the judgment to ensure what they describe as justice for the constituency. One of the demonstrators warned that if the party fails to act, the youth may withdraw their support for the NDC in the area. They insist that the NDC parliamentary candidate, David Nyansla, is the rightful choice of the people and should be recognized as such. The Supreme Court delivered its ruling on January 26th by a 4-1 majority, setting aside the Tamale High Court's decision. Although most of the judges agree with the ruling, the presiding judge dissented. The full reasons for the judgment are expected to be released on February 6th, 2028. Why do the NDC youth believe the Supreme Court judgment does not reflect the will of the people of Bandai? Ms. Regina?
Your question again.
Why is it that the NDC youth, they believe that the ruling of the Supreme Court is not what the people want? It didn't rule according to the will of the people.
Okay, so I can't really tell why they think that, but when it comes to the High Court level, the High Court ruled in favor of them. And when I'm talking about in favor of them, I don't mean that's anything bad, but the ruling went to their side, and that is the winning team. But when we come to the Supreme Court is the final law. Yeah, Supreme Court is final in law. So whatever the Supreme Court says stands, whether you like it or not. If they had to go with the your friend is saying High Court, that is where the re-election would have come in. But unfortunately for them, the re-election didn't come in, and they would have to deal with what the Supreme Court is saying. And I've also learned that they've taken their case. They want to take their case to court again. But I've seen some big people in the NDC party saying that there's no need, they should let it go. But we know this party faithfuls, especially the grassroots, when they want to do something, they would really do it. They'll have to take the case back to court, and no matter what the Supreme Court says, in as much as it's the final ruling, you still have the right to reappeal or petition again, since it doesn't sit well with you. So let's see what the outcome would be. But after observation and observing things, I think they just need to let it go, because it will not change anything.
They will not change.
They are still the majority.
They are still the majority, so they should let it go. Miss Debbie, do you think they should let it go?
Let it go. In a way, yes. In a way, no.
Why no?
No, because the people, don't forget that yes, the grassroots are NDC people, but they are also native of Pandai. They are residents of Pandai. They know who they voted for. So if the residents are saying that this is not who we voted for, the election was rigged, and the person we have as a member of parliament is not a member of parliament, then they ought to be listened to. Because it's a grievances they are putting it across that you should listen. When they were voting, I was not there. They were there themselves, so they know who they voted for. See, if you go out to vote, if you know who is winning, you will know who is winning, because when you but when it turns the other way around, you feel a bit disappointed. Then you ask yourself, like, what happened? What actually happened? But at the other side, I feel like because after all, what? The NDC is holding majority in parliament. Whether this one add up or it doesn't, they are still majority. So they should just let it go. But at the other side, you see, I don't understand why. I still don't understand why court the media small bomb. Like how? Does it sound? I know they said they delayed within the 21 days or something. I think they said they delayed in presenting the necessary is it docket or the necessary files that they were supposed to present. They didn't. So the Supreme Court has to depend solely on what the MPP brought, and that is why we saw that final verdict that came out. So in a way it's not necessary, in a way it's necessary. I think if they are calling for a review, why not?
Why not? But they said the probability that they are even going to win that
it's less.
Is less.
It's less. But
very,
that
very
is true,
less.
it's less.
If 4 against 4, not 3, 4 against 1.
It's less. It's less.
Even if they are going to add an additional judge, they'll add 2. And what if they also? It's still going to be.
It's like, but it doesn't make sense. So why will you?
No, I think the Supreme Courts work with legal.
They do.
Yes,
they do.
Yes, so I think the person to be blamed for this is the EC, because they gazetted the results.
What is she still
twice.
doing there?
So what do you think the NDC can say to the youth right now? Because they are threatening them that if you don't do anything about it, we are going to withdraw from the party.
There is nothing they will say for them to listen.
I think at this juncture they should rather educate them that this and this is what happened, because I don't believe they understood the legal.
Most of them do not, and you see that is why Dankwa said, "So this grassroots JHS." No way, I'm not trying to insult them, but
that is for the NPP.
That is for the MP. But I'm.
Or you think it cuts across?
It's cut across everywhere, okay? Because sometimes you hear people arguing so much about an issue that you know that, Mami, I say ma okano. It doesn't tally. But how well are you going to educate her? Because she has already made up her mind that what she believes is what she believed, and that is correct. Whatever you say, she's not going to listen to it. But it is not. So I feel like these people need to be educated very, very well. It's not only about you having interest in that political party, and that is it. There are some things you need to understand. Petty things. So party no enya court asema. There are petty things you need to understand, that this is how the court deals with it. Enye official, enye ohenene or chiamia asemo. This is court asem, and it takes so much time and a lot goes into it. So I feel like in a way they need to be educated. Well, when it's being done calmly, they might understand.
But after the court proceedings and everything, what do you think the NP should have done?
Nindam.
Not Nindam.
Or the NPP.
The NDC. Don't you think he should have engaged with the people there and explained things to them that, oh, we took the issue to court and this is what happened. But you don't say anything to them. Of course, they'll be angry and come out.
What if he spoke to them, but the message he passed across is different from what the court is saying, and solely different from what the party leaders are also saying? You have no idea.
And maybe he could even...
No one will accept defeat regardless.
Yeah,
and no one is going to sell off their party just like that. No, they wouldn't do that. They know the truth, but I'm not sure they're going to tell them like point blank that this is the cause. No, because that'd be, well...
And the people of NPP in that area were also jubilating when it was there. So how are we going to know?
I feel like there is a lot to do with this particular case.
With this Mandai issue. Well, let's see if they'll go for a review. And if they go for a review, what is going to be the outcome? We wish them the best. Thank you so much for joining us in the news headline review. Up next, we have Today in History.
Today in history, 1972, the deadliest snowstorm in history kills 4,000. Iran blizzard was the deadliest in recorded history, killing over 4,000 people during a week-long extreme storm from February 3 to 9, 1972. Dropping up to 26 feet, that is 8 meters of snow. The event buried roughly 200 villages, particularly in western, central and southern Iran, leaving some with no survivors. President Clinton ends trade embargo of Vietnam. Bill Clinton officially lifted the 19-year-old U.S. trade embargo against Vietnam, aiming to normalize relations and boost economic ties. This executive action was driven by Hanoi's increased cooperation in accounting for American prisoners of war and missing in action personnel, while also opening new commercial opportunities in the region. 1780 mass murder of the Feribi family in North Carolina on February 3, 1780. Barnett Davenport commits a mass murder in rural Connecticut. Caleb Mallory, his wife, daughter-in-law, and 2 grandchildren were killed in their home by their brother. Davenport, its word contributes to a change in the way the young nation views crime and criminals. To some observances, African American Coaches Day, celebrated annually on the first Tuesday of February, honors the crucial contribution to mentorship and leadership of Black coaches in sport and business. It coincides with Black History Month to highlight achievement, encourage diversity, and combat racial disparities in coaching. National Missing Persons Day raises awareness for the roughly 2,300 people reported missing daily. This day supports families, highlights unresolved cases, and encourages sharing information to aid in locating missing individuals. It honors the missing and helps foster community action. National Wedding Ring Day to honor the tradition, symbolism, and history of wedding bands as tokens of commitment. It serves as a romantic occasion for couples to celebrate their marriage, showcase their rings, or reignite their spark. Lastly, National Women Physicians Day to honor the 1821 birth of Dr. Elizabeth Blackwell, the first woman to receive a medical degree in the United States in 1849. This day celebrates the achievement of female physicians, promotes gender equality in medicine, and addresses ongoing challenges like the gender pay gap. And that's all for today on Today in History and some observances, live on Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
Thank you so much, Miss Regina, for Today in History. We pray that all those that are missing, they find them. Up next, we have Debbie's Girl.
Welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that matter to the state, void of politics, fear or favor. The Ashanti region recorded a total of 132 fire incidents between January 1st and 31st, 2026, marking a decrease from 187 cases reported during the same period in 2025. Speaking in an interview, Ashanti Regional Fire Command PRO Peter Doe acknowledged that some high-profile fires this year have sparked public concern due to significant damage caused to markets, shops and properties. However, the figures officials stated reflects fire prevention and response efforts across the region, stressing that there is no cause for alarm based on the overall statistics. The Fire Command continued to urge residents and business owners to observe fire safety regulations, remain vigilant, emphasizing that continued cooperation is key to sustaining downward trend and fire outbreak across the region. So this is the Ashanti region. It has recorded 132 fire cases only in January, okay, but if we want to tally this to previous year, that's 2025, it was somewhere 185, but now it has decreased to 132. All the same, we are still in the 100 lane. But I want us to look at something. I think of late the rate at which we get notified of fire outbreaks here and then is becoming very, very alarming. There is no single week where we don't get to hear that there is a fire outbreak, especially in our market. Today you hear this market has gathered fire. Another week it's another market. Another time it's a shop. And all this is a cause for alarm. Because trust me, when things like this happen, it's a cause on the government. Because in a way, the government needs to compensate you. The government needs to give you something to revive your business. It might not be enough, but at least to help you start something small. But this is something I believe we can equally prevent. We are too careless. That is it. We are too careless. Go to our market and see, it is so congested. Our marketplaces are congested, and sometimes even within the markets, people still have they've taken the market as a dwelling place. Yes, I know that is where you sell, and sometimes you don't really have time to go home, cook and all that. So most of the time, this traders who have shops in the marketplaces have cylinders, they have coal pot, they have lighter, they cook, they eat, and sometimes they spend the night there. I said they are careless because they don't cater for these things properly. Most of this fire outbreak, when you go into details, you realize that sometimes the cylinder wasn't properly offed. It has been left there like that. Sometimes wrong connection and all that. And sometimes you get to know that this traders, end up burning refuse and all that, and they forgot to put it off. And sometimes they prepared food. They also use their coal pot and all that. They prepared food. I don't know whether it's forgetfulness or what, to quench the fire, and then it results into something else. The layout in our marketplaces is very, very poor. The recent one that happened at Circle, it was an eyesore. Seriously, it was an eyesore, because even where to walk to get to where the main incidents or where the fire is escalating the more, you like, there is no place for you to even walk. The space is very, very, very small. You need to maneuver your way through so that you can get the information you are looking for. This is not a place where people should sleep. But go there and see. It is so congested. They are sleeping there, they are cooking there. The fire service personnel, they were complaining because there was bar there. People selling food and all that. It's a lot. So places that are so congested like this, it's very easy. It's very easy for such occurrences. Seriously, it is very, very easy. Because the place is so congested that you see a shop here, and all those shops we are talking about, they are wooden structures. I would say 30%. It is only 30% that are metal or the containers. The rest are wooden structures. And anything that is made up of wood easily, explode when it comes in contact with fire. So when you look at the settlement or the layout in our marketplaces, is kind of very, very poor. Places where people are not supposed to place or have a shop, that is where their shop is. And the most funny aspect of it is that you will see them writing on it, remove. This shop needs to be removed. But go there and see the shop is still there because they've given a person money. They've given you something for transport. They've given you something to buy water. And so it is still there. And when the unexpected happens, a buying and a better one money. And then you see them calling on the government. Come to our aid, oh, we are suffering, oh, we need money. Our money was inside, blah, 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 blah. But if you should go there and tell these people that where you are selling, it's wrong. It's wrong. They will never listen. They will feel like you are trying to push them away from their daily bread. That is what they'll tell you, that you are pushing them away from their daily bread. But the right thing is what we are doing. I feel like it's about time. That I was really happy when I saw that the Accra Mayor, they've begun this decongestion of our marketplaces. I don't know how long or how well we are going to sustain it, because I know our people so well. We start with something very good, and along the way, we let it go just like that. No one cares, like we don't even ask of it, and then it ends there. So even these traders know that when you sack them, they will still come back. Even when you come to write on their shop that the shop needs to be removed, they'll give you money, you will take. So to ensure that our market is in place and everything is in check, there is a lot of work to do. The government has a role to play. The traders themselves has a role to play. Because even if the government is trying their possible best and the traders are refusing to reset their mentality, we will still be marking time. And the government will suffer them more all the time. And the market, and it's always market. It is always market. The other fire outbreaks we've encountered, or they've been called to rush the scene that has to do with households. Fire outbreak. It's not really common. It's not really common. Even with that, it's still based on carelessness. Seriously, it's still based on carelessness. Tell me why you put food on fire and go and sleep. Now you wake up. You are feeling so sleepy, and so you put food on the fire and you go to sleep. No, all these things, you cannot sleep, because this is not something you should joke with. You might oversleep. That food will get burnt, and then it will cause something different. Tell me why you plug an iron to iron your dress. After you are done ironing, you forgot to plug it off, or you forgot to off the socket, and then you left the iron there, and then you went to whether you've gone out for work or you've gone to buy something outside 3-5 hours, and then you come back. No, tell me, if you're not insane, then what is it? Because you know perfectly well that after ironing, you need to put it off. You need to put off the socket. All these things are something they are things we don't really pay attention to, but it costs us a lot. It really costs us a lot. So when it has to do with as our market, there is a lot to do, Papa. There is a lot to do. Even if a lot of traders are calling on the government to enlarge our market spaces, let me tell you, even if they should enlarge this market spaces and the mentality is still the same, we will still experience it. So I feel like it's about time these traders, they need to be educated. Sometimes educating them is kind of shall I say it's kind of hurting and painful, because I don't think they don't know the right thing to do. They know the right thing to do, but I also don't know the reason why they don't do the right thing. But I feel like it's about time we still educate them, because as the saying goes, no one is older than education. Okay, you are not older than knowledge. So long as you grow, and so long as there are new things coming up each day, and in every hour, you still learn. You learn new things, you develop new skills, and that is the same way. Regardless of your age, you still learn new things. So I feel like education, although sometimes when you educate these people, I feel like, excuse me, but I feel like in a way it's a waste of time, because they will still do it. But as it stands now, we have no option. We still have to educate these people. We have to let them know that I didn't more yen more, because more buying also, and you will suffer more. Because trust me, for you to get that compensation, it will take a long period of time. And then will be a countermantle. We realize that even the money they send to them, part of the money was taken by someone. So it will be broadcasted. We are so good in that. We will broadcast in that they've given these people this amount of money. Whether you've taken the money or not, that one is your own problem. But sometimes when you get to these people and speak to them, the only thing you get to hear is, oh, the government promised us this, and we saw the money being disbursed, but ankayensa. So you see, you should understand that some of these leaders do not even care about your well-being. So you should cater for your own self, because if out of carelessness your shop gets burnt, you will be compensated. But trust me, how much will you get? Will it add up, or will it are you going to get the exact money that you will need to establish a new business? No. And I feel like there should be a strict enforcement. If a trader is selling in unauthorized places, or his or her shop is being placed at unauthorized space, occupying unauthorized space, it should be removed. It should be removed, as simple as ABC. And traders who flout it should be arrested. They should learn it the hard way. When we do that, it will help us. But when we want to go to the normal way, the most funny aspect is that please, with that, I don't want to even hear, because there are certain things God do. You shouldn't mention God because God is not involved. Okay, you know that way. Oh yeah, this is what will happen. You know, when you do it this way, this is the implication. When you do it that way, whether you are going to get a positive result or negative result, you know it. So why would you do it? So I feel like there should be strict enforcement. And these traders we sure should have fire extinguishers. It's also very necessary. They should have fire extinguishers. And as I said, no one is older than knowledge, acquiring knowledge. No one is older than topping up your wisdom. So they should be educated. And I feel like the toll-free number of Ghana National Fire Service, all the traders should have it on their phone. Yeah, you know, Kasa, if you should go to the street right now and interview most of these traders, they'll tell you they don't even know their number. So I feel like these traders, they should have the toll-free number of Ghana National Fire Service. In case it, but you call. And the more reason why sometimes this Ghana National Fire Service personnel, they feel so reluctant, is because a sane citizen, a normal citizen, a citizen that is not mentally insane, will take his phone and call a Ghana National Fire Service and lie that there's a fire outbreak here, there's a fire outbreak there, they'll get there, nothing is there. And you see, this is the main reason why sometimes they delay. And as much as we know that the Ghana National Fire Service also needs to be retooled. Because tell me why you go to quench fire and then you tell me that there is shortage of water, like how? So a lot needs to be done from the Ghana National Fire Service as an entity on their own, to the traders, enforcing strict rules, whether you flout it. When you flout it, I mean, you should face it the hard way. If you are refusing to learn it in a simple way to help you, then you learn it the hard way with strict punishment, harsher one of course, so that it will serve as a deterrent to others. Because when things like this happen, seriously, so please, like the recent one we encountered, you see old women crying and it's so disheartening. We are begging you, please. Thank you for making time with me on Debbie's Grill.
Thank you so much, Miss Debbie, for that, girl. And thank you, too, for joining us in the first segment of the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. We'll be coming up with the news shortly. And right after the news, we'll be coming with the second segment. Please stick and stay with us.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with Ghana Talks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With Ghana Talks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. Ghana Talks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries,
Koko Nikosi, alo komi kesheto.
wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare.
Regina Bless.
Deborah Adoso.
And I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
We bring you local news, business news, international, sports, and entertainment news. Right here on GTR.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the morning news update on Ghana Talks Radio. Coming up, Nyanyano traditional leaders seek security help amid chieftaincy dispute. Health Minister lashes out at OT regions, poor health infrastructure. Ayawaso West Municipal Chief Executive pledges more support from Mpasem Hospital. Asantehin donate land for National Theatre project in the Ashanti region. Also coming up, security agencies get boost as government pledges support. Local rubber firms call for urgent action on raw rubber export. These and many more coming up your way shortly. My name is Deborah Adoso. Traditional authorities in Nyenyano, a community in the Gomoa East district of the Central Region, have appealed to state security agencies to take firm steps in restoring calm following renewed tensions linked to a protracted chieftaincy dispute. The appeal comes after violence erupted when a group of more than 100 people reportedly stormed the community palace, vandalizing part of its properties. Police intervention prevented the situation from escalating further with no injuries recorded. Security sources says 10 suspects have since been arrested in connection with the disturbance and are currently in police custody, assisting with investigations as authorities work to establish the full circumstances surrounding the attack. In an interview, Uncle Biahin of Nyenyano, Nana Eyikwe, called on the police to conduct a comprehensive investigation and ensure both the masterminds and those who carry out the attack are prosecuted.
Then we just heard that the people want to attack us at the palace. For whichever reason, we don't know. But we are aware. We've been to court before, and they had wanted to take over the palace. They wanted to take over the palace. And from the Asaf number 1, Asaf number 2, I mean, the law, the tradition of the area, which allows the Asaf number 1, number 2, the Tufuhine, and all other chiefs who are at the palace, they wanted to drive all of them from the place. They took the case to court, and the court dismissed it, which we all know. So doing so, they cannot go anywhere, so they decided to use means of force to take over the place, to take over the place. So that's what they did yesterday. And the intervention of the police, they stopped whatever they were doing, and they've made arrests on some people, which we praying that they will go ahead and arrest all those responsible, those included, arrest all of them. Yeah. In front of the palace we have a burglar-proof wall over there. They did destroy all of them. Yes. I believe that since the police has arrested those people and taken them to court, they took them to court. I believe that with the enforcement of the law, all these things will stop. Yeah.
The acting chief executive officer of the National Petroleum Authority, Eduji Kujo Tamaklo, says he monitored the New Patriotic Party presidential primary with a positive hope for Dr. Bawumia emerging victorious. In an interview, he revealed that the National Democratic Congress seeks an opponent to easily defeat in the upcoming 2028 election. His comments suggest confidence in its chances against Dr. Bawumia.
Our party had issued a statement congratulating the MPP for going through such primaries and coming out without the usual violence and all the associated problem. And we need to congratulate them for that. I monitored it because I wanted my candidate to win. And my candidate in the MPP primaries was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I say my candidate because I obviously want a candidate that the NDC will not struggle to, as it were, to defeat again.
I don't understand.
Yes. I personally wanted a candidate. And so at all times, I was praying that Brian won't win. I was praying that Ken will not win. And in fact, all my modeling,
really?
I model it around Bawumia winning. And thankfully, he won. And that places us in a better advantage going into the 2028 election. Let me say this. You see, one great man once said, never interrupt your opponents when they are doing what will get them to their demise. Never, never interrupt them. And so for us, anything that the MPP were doing, we wanted everything to get to the point. Look, if you look at the whole poll, it was clear that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was going to win. There was no two ways about it. The very moment he succeeded in getting the top-bottom approach approved by the neck of the party, I knew that he was going to win. Why? The delegates who in November 2023 elected him, which eventually led to his monumental defeat, were the same delegates. Nothing changed. And as human, we always want to validate our decision. And so it was going to be difficult for the same set of delegates to do a 360 degrees in their reasoning. It would be, and you see, they want to confirm their previous decision. And so it was not strange at all. It was just a few of them who this time round decided that the Bawumia candidature was problematic for them. And for that matter, if you look at this particular election, a few of the delegates realized the risk in having Bawumia on the tickets. And for that matter, you will notice that he dropped from 62% in November 2023 to now 56.65%. That should tell you that as he progresses, becomes less popular in the MPP.
Really?
Yes, even among the same delegates. And that is even more dangerous. Look.
Health Minister Kwabena Mintah Kando has lamented the poor state of health infrastructure in the OT region. The minister's comments highlight the challenges facing Ghana's healthcare system, particularly in rural areas. The minister's call for improvement comes as government faces pressure to address healthcare challenges in the country.
Yesterday and today, we decided as a ministry to work from OT region. And the reason is very simple. As part of our retreat to analyze 2025 and to do projections into 2026, we realized that most of the health outcomes from OT are very bad. And so it needed some urgent attention. So since yesterday, we've had a very warm reception, trying to find solutions to turn the things, the outcomes or the narrative around. As part of that, I have instructed for a committee to do a complete and a comprehensive audit of the whole health facilities in the region. And quite apart from that, we realize that health professionals do not accept postings into this part of the country. A typical example is the fact that in 2025, we posted about 25 medical doctors, and as I speak to you now, only 2 have reported. So we decided to come down, engage all stakeholders. The challenge is such that no one person can sit anywhere and prefer solutions to the challenges. And so since yesterday, we've been engaging the major stakeholders, the chiefs, the health professionals, the MPs, the DCEs, the regional minister, all stakeholders within the region to find solutions to these problems. We all know that health is very essential. And as part of the solutions, certain measures have been proposed. Fortunately enough, all stakeholders have agreed to stand by those measures that have been proposed, i.e. looking for befitting accommodations for health professionals, putting some vehicles at their disposal, some internally arranged allowances to motivate them to come into the region. And I have made a point from government's perspective. We are committed to doing our part. I don't see how we are going to change our position on the postings we have already done, because government can only declare vacancies and will need health professionals where they are needed most. It's quite instructive and disheartening to note that about 50% of all medical doctors we have in the country are all in Greater Accra region. If you put Greater Accra together with Ashanti region, we are looking at about 65 to 70% of all medical doctors in the country, and for me that is not fair. The distribution is uneven, and we must do everything it takes for everybody in this country to feel part of the country and to enjoy the benefits we have in the country.
You heard from the Minister of Health, Kwabena Mintah Akando. In related news, the Municipal Chief Executive of Ayawaso West, Dr. Michael Mensah, has reaffirmed government's commitment to providing quality health care in the municipality. He made this known during a ceremony to donate medical equipment to the Mimpasem Hospital. Dr. Mensah noted that the donation is part of government's effort to improve healthcare services in the region. The municipal chief executive also urged the hospital management to ensure the equipment are properly maintained and utilized to benefit the community.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is committed to providing quality health care. And as part of that, we are here to donate some medical equipment to this clinic. This clinic was actually opened last year, and we were here earlier, but then we are here again to donate some medical items, and this is not going to be the end. This is just the phase one. Later, we are going to provide you with other items. So today, the items that will be provided to you include 1 PC standard desk, 3 pieces of desk, and then 1 piece of swivel chair, or 1 swivel chair, 3 swivel chairs. So the 1 swivel chair will be used by the medical officer, but then there will also be other 3 swivel chairs for other officers. We would also have 2 desktop computers, 30 hospital bed sheets, examination bed, a printer, a workstation, and also dispensing chairs. So basically these are the items we are actually donating today. But subsequently, as I indicated, we would add more.
The Asantehino Tumfo Nana Osei Tutu II has donated a large parcel of land for the construction of Ghana's second national theatre in the Ashanti region. The announcement was made by the Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amwakohin, during the first Akwesidai celebration of the year. Dr. Amwakohin revealed that the project is a significant development for the region, aiming to promote cultural heritage and artistic expression. The proposed National Theatre is expected to be a state-of-the-art facility, providing a platform for local, international artists to showcase their talent and creating job opportunities for tourism.
Yabasam na majamado otumfu ase amaye say 2026 no president na matofo sin so kai budget no wo say yempe ba bia ye de be national theatre to so mienu e wa Asante Mantem ha yeni masase so nsem wo Asante Mantem ha de ye de otumfu de ampa ye de betu na nim besire ne say o maye ba bia ye betimi ye di sa adwuma no Nyankopon cha de otumfu ati yesufri aboa ya mayasase yantam a yede ebedi eye sa adwuma ye national theatre dwumadi no.
Minister of Interior Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak has reaffirmed government's commitment to retooling state security institutions to enhance rapid response and operational effectiveness nationwide. The minister says peace is Ghana's most priceless asset and the foundation for development, business growth and citizens' aspirations. Muntaka Mubarak made the statement during the commission of the new Upper West Regional Police Headquarters, highlighting government efforts to strengthen the operational capabilities of the Ghana Police Service.
Between 2024 and 2025, arrests increased from 56 to 158 cases, representing a 182% rise, with enforcement outcomes strengthening consistently throughout 2025. During the same period, officers seized 840 kilograms of cannabis and 341 kilograms of cocaine, confirming Ghana's active role in detecting and disrupting international drug trafficking. At the same time, the drug market is evolving, with tramadol accounting for 23% of the seized MPS piles, whilst the remaining 77% reflect a growing range of other psychotropic substances. It is also against this background that the Narcotics Control Commission intensifies target narcotic enforcement patrols during the festive season, from December 2025 through to January 2026, focusing on identified hotspots across the capital and other strategic locations.
In business, local rubber firms are sounding caution, urging government to take immediate action on raw rubber export. The Rubber Processors Association of Ghana cautioned that unchecked exports are crippling domestic processing capacity, threatening thousands of jobs and undermining Ghana's industrialization. The association points out that foreign buyers are exploiting Ghana's rubber, with exports projected to generate only 380 million between 2025 and 2030. Compared to 950 million if processed locally. This translates to staggering 570 million loss. Rubber Processors Association of Ghana is also calling for policy interventions, including a temporary ban on rubber export to prioritize local processing and promote value addition. Also in business, the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers has criticized the National Petroleum Authority's increase in price floors for the first pricing window in February. Executive Secretary of COPEC, Duncan Amoy, in an interview said the adjustment does not inure to the benefit of consumers, especially as oil marketing companies begin revising pump prices. He argues that the price floor undermines the deregulation framework of the downstream petroleum sector. He further argues that the regulator should not shield inefficient oil marketing companies in the sector. For the current window, National Petroleum Authority has set the price floor for petrol at 9.99 per litre, an increase from the previous 9.80. This represents an increase of approximately 1.94%. The price floor for diesel has been pegged at 10.95 per litre, up from 10.47, marking a more significant rise of roughly 4.58%. The introduction of the new floor means the oil marketing companies previously engaged in price wars to gain market share must now increase their prices to remain compliant. Based on pricing from the second window of January, several companies will be compelled to raise their rate. Industry watchers expect more oil marketing companies to review and likely increase their pump prices in the coming days as the February window gains momentum. To sports, East Airport International School and the Roman Rich School emerged champions of the 2026 International School Sports Association Basketball Championship after impressive performances. East Airport International School claimed their first ever basketball title with a controlled 24-70 victory on SOS Herman International College in the final. The eventual champions dictated the tempo from start to finish to cap a memorable tournament run. The title charge was inspired by tournament most valuable player Tapoko Asante, whose influence was felt throughout the competition. Combined effectively with twin brothers Sani Poku and Kaifa Jamain Bedu as East Airport International School brushed past Angel Specialist School International in the quarter-finals before defeating Ghana Christian International High School in the semi-finals. Earlier in the sports competition, Ghana Christian International High School secured the bronze medal after edging the Roman Rich School 20-18 and a tightly contested third-place playoff. In the girls' division, Roman Rich School delivered a dominant showing to lift the championship, overpowering Akosobo International School 19-2 in the final. The victory was driven by outstanding performance from Petra Ejay, who was later named Girls' Division Most Valuable Player. The Roman Rich School set the tone early in the tournament with a commanding 30-0 quarter-final win over International Community School before dispatching Ghana Christian International High School 11-6 in the semi-finals. Speaking after the final, the Roman Rich School captain Ejay Kumi attributed the team's success to mental strength and belief. In the girls' third-place playoff, the claimed bronze following a 70-5 win over Alpha Beta Educational Center. The championship followed last week's zonal qualifiers, where the top two teams from each of the four zones advanced to their finals. Also, players selected from the various nationwide screening exercises for Ghana's national male under-20 team, the Black Satellites will begin a new phase of preparations with a residential camping program starting on Wednesday, February 4th. The invited players are expected to converge at the Football Association's Technical Center in Pram Pram, where they will undergo intensive training and further assessment as part of rebuilding process for the national youth side. Head coach Maxwell Kunedu will lead the session, closely monitoring the players as he continues his search for the most talented prospects capable of representing Ghana at the highest level. The camp forms a critical step in refining the pool of players identified during the screening exercises, with emphasis on technical quality, tactical awareness, discipline, and physical readiness. In showbiz, Mame Fuahwajeto, Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Tourism Authority, has been honored with the Global Cultural Ambassador Award at the pre-Grammy Awards ceremony in Los Angeles, United States. She won in the Global Cultural Ambassador category in recognition of her leadership and influence in promoting cultural heritage and global cultural exchange. The awards are part of Grammy Week activities that bring together cultural leaders, creatives, policymakers, and global change makers from around the world. The ceremony also recognizes excellence and social impact, creative leadership, justice advocacy, community development, and humanitarian service. Wajeto attended the ceremony with Ghana Tourism Authority Board member Prince Anthony and Director of Corporate Affairs Asempa Bright. Their presence highlighted the institutional significance of award and the authority's unified leadership at the international event. In her acceptance speech, she appreciated the organizers and used the moment to highlight Ghana's cultural strength and invite the world to the nation. The Global Culture Ambassador Award highlights Ghana's rising profile on the World Culture and Tourism stage, underscoring Ghana Tourism Authority's commitment to cultural diplomacy, destination branding, and sustainable tourism development. The recognition also supports Ghana's broader culture and creative economy agenda, positioning the country as a welcoming hub for authentic cultural experience, global collaboration, and meaningful cultural exchange. On international updates, Uganda's military chief Gen Muhoozi has sparked concern about the country's commitment to peacekeeping in Somalia after threatening to withdraw troops due to funding issues. Gen Muhoozi announced plans to pull out Uganda's forces after nearly 20 years in Somalia, citing financial burdens and alleged Western pressure. The move comes after the United States and European donors cut funding for the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in January 2025, leaving Uganda to bear the cost. Although Uganda contributes around 4,500 troops to the mission, Gen Muhoozi cautioned that sustaining the deployment is financially unaffordable. The threat has triggered urgent communication between United States Embassy officials and Uganda's military, with concerns that a withdrawal could undermine regional security efforts against Al-Shabaab militant. Gen Muhoozi later apologized for his remarks, attributing it to misinformation. And that's how we ended on the morning news broadcast. I will be back with subsequent news bulletin later in the afternoon. Until then, do have a good morning. I am Deborah Adoso.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with GhanaTalks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With GhanaTalks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. GhanaTalks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. GhanaTalks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
Ghana Talks Radio, I UK Abrochimemu, era from Ghana Muha at the sound system, which is spinning machine papa, a free amana never be good among Ghana Muha. It is a year, we engagement, we wedding, we birthday party. Political parties are more rally, some way sorry, more crusade. So we'll book carnival or any kind of event. Now we'll pay spinning machine papa a boss sound in the moon at the dia and you may come for GTR sounds at the Emao. Your live band in so our tones at the frame, ya beat me abababua. Ama ujumedia woody and so at me I come up. Ya wa enkan pupuni mantemo anya aponchi hotel a hope pepe and a yebutu odian said obe fre and penny 4 was 0546 960510. GTR sounds a more de angaza.
What What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast. French fries.
Koko ni kosi, alo komi kesheto.
Wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare.
Regina Bless.
Deborah Adoso.
And I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
Good morning to you once again. You are welcome to the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show right here on Ghana Talks Radio. We are streaming live on Facebook at Ghana Talks Radio, on X at Ghana Talks Radio, and on YouTube as Ghana Talks Radio. Log on and engage with us. Right here on the second segment, we come along with knowledgeable guests who are going to dive into the issues and share their informed perspectives on issues that matter to you every morning right here on the show. And as you know it, we have from the NPP and we have from the NDC. So we have a very balanced communication, right? And I must say that this morning I'm happy to have a fine gentleman right here in the studios with me in the person of Mr. Ibrahim Bilab, the NDC communications team member. Good morning to you, Mr. Ibrahim. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear sister.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm good. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, it's good to be here too.
All right. He said he can also be called Pablo.
Exactly.
How did you get the name Pablo?
It's one of my uncle, right?
Oh, okay.
You see, we have this uncle whom we are Elder than them. Those kind of small uncle.
I see.
Yes. He has been calling me Pablo Aima.
Pablo
for
Aima.
quite 10 years now. And I asked him, why is he calling me Pablo? He said, because of my body. There is one guy called Pablo in the United States. And I said, okay, that's fine. So that's where I got the name Pablo.
I actually guess that it will be because of your body.
Right.
That's why they call you Pablo. And I got it right.
Exactly.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And do we have any footballer also called Pablo?
Pablo, yes.
We have a footballer also
yes,
called
I
Pablo.
think even just recently Chelsea played with is it a West Ham United. There is one player also called Pablo.
Oh, called
Yes.
Pablo. Because sometimes the guys especially
Yes.
they get this
this
nickies from football
Right,
and then all of that. So it will either be from a football or it will be something personal.
That's it.
And then I take one of the bosses. It's good to have you. Happy New Month to you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So on Saturday we saw that your opponent successfully elected a flag bearer.
Right.
And Mahmoud Bawumia took it again and is standing to be elected as the president for 2028.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? Did it meet your expectation?
Concerning the MPP flag barrier, that is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, it's quite unfortunate he's in again.
Unfortunate?
Yes, it's unfortunate.
Why do you say unfortunate?
All right. I said unfortunate because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, as they said, some of the MPP said, he cannot be a president in the near future. There is
People
no
from
way.
his own camp?
Yeah, people from his own camp, people from the MPP party said that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can never be a president. But before I can continue, I think I have to send this greetings to my one and only boss, acting director at the Ghana Domain Name Registry. That is Wisdom. That is my boss.
That's it.
I mean, when you talk about NDC, who brought you in NDC? And when you pass Wisdom, I'm nobody. So he deserves that maximum respect. And then we give our own boss to Sam George. We give him the maximum respect. We greet him. And then currently Benedict, Kweku, and the rest are watching the live program in the office at the domain office under the Ministry of Communication. I'm sending my regards to them this morning, and then I thank them very much. Talking about the MPP flag barrier, I think Bawumia should be ashamed of himself coming back. I mean, what is he coming to do? Because when you look at the system, it's actually moving on smoothly. We don't need anyone to come and distract it. So Bawumia is only coming to distract himself and then to distract the NDC. But look, the way the data is, it's 100% closed. There is no way they will have access to it. No way. There is no way. Because I'm saying this because Bawumia itself has failed during his 8 years. He has failed. And you and I know that Bawumia has failed. Ghanaians know that Bawumia has failed. Bawumia came out and then said, Mumfan Chemi. This is greediness. Because of the seat, he said Mumfan Chemi. He won the seat. He has intentions. And then look, when Bawumia come, if they allow him to come, if they allow Bawumia to come on this seat, you tell me, you people will find, where is Pablo? Pablo, please come. Let's come. But Bawumia is back. You've said it, yes. He can never take Ghana to anywhere. I said that even if a main female who is nobody contest is coming from Congress, if we NDC bring a main female, let's forget about Julius Deborah, Harun Edrisu,
Esiedun
Ketia, even Nana Jane. Let's put them aside. Let's just bring anyone, even if she's a female. Bawumia cannot win that election in 2023. There is no way.
Well, are you saying this based on his track record?
Okay, saying this is based on what happened based on what happened. You see, normally when we are in class, I mean, you are going to be marked.
Yes.
You learn. At the end of the day, you write exams so that you go to the next class. You go to the next level. Fine. I mean, what has Bawumia done to the 8 years he has been the vice president? What has Akufo-Addo done to the back of the 8 years being the vice president? They did nothing. They took Ghana back. And now the system is working smoothly. We are moving it gradually. So we, the NDC, says that we don't want any distraction because MPP are distractions. They are only in the system distracting. I was just watching the Congress, the way it went when Ken team, they came out, he congratulated him, and then it's fine. He has to, it's okay. But my sister, Bawumia, even if it was Kennedy Japan, it might be easier for him than Bawumia. Yes, Bawumia is a loser, and then he'll be a loser to the end of the era. Or else maybe he should come back to the regional office, or maybe he should come back to the office and come and find a seat at the regional office and maybe do some secretary work, so that from there he can develop himself, because he was a good politician at then. I can boldly say he was a good politician at then. But now no, because he learned some things from the elders.
Right, but back then, what position was he holding?
Well, you see, Bawumia has held a lot of position. He did a lot of
in the political space.
In the political space, he did a lot. He did a lot. But what I'm trying to say is, you see, when you said you will learn something, and then Bawumia still want to come and continue Akufo-Addo's era. He's not bringing anything new. This is the problem we have as a Ghanaian. I am a Ghanaian. You are a Ghanaian.
Of course.
Let's put NDC and MPP aside. And let's consider the 8 years the MPP has done. What has they done? What benefit has Ghanaian got from them? What? Nothing, my sister, nothing. The only thing they will tell you is free education. You are bringing in free education without a good structure. Is there a free education? No. We said we want to bring in 24-hour economy. Yes. We are putting in structures for the 24-hour economy to continue. That is why I said the MPP does not have any seat in the parliament in coming 2028 or thereafter. There is no seat for them. Yes. So Bawumia should just it's okay. I will still congratulate him that he's now the flag barrier of the MPP.
Of the NPP.
Yes, but talking about the seat or for him winning in 2028, I'm sorry, there is no way. Look, that is the reality. They will say incoming 2028, whatever. But the reality is there is no way. There is no way. There is no way, because even the good Ghanaians, when you ask 5 years, Charlie Chrono Kwan is saying,
but Bawumia is the same person also saying that he should be taking credit for how the economy is
going.
No.
He shouldn't.
You think?
I mean, let's give Atuforsen his credit.
His credit.
Right. Let's be honest. Me, if Bawumia did something good, I will mention it.
You'll mention it.
If he did something bad, I will mention it. I was disappointed in him. I am a Muslim. Bawumia is a Muslim. So you would expect me to come and say, okay, well, let's wish him the best.
Simply because he's from your religion?
Yes, maybe you expect me to sound that way. People are expecting us to, when we read the communication, we come on, okay, it's because Bawumia is a Muslim, so we should have, no, it's not about Muslim. It's about Ghana. Yes, we have 65% of Christianity, and then we have 45% or 40% of Muslims. So it's about Ghana. It's not about Muslim.
It's not about Muslim.
Yes, there was some video circulating yesterday, 3 days ago. I mean, that was Saturday, yesterday, and today. I was watching some certain woman.
Yeah, Victoria Dankawe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no way, Bawumia. Yeah. I mean, there's no way. There's no way. I was watching it. That is a point of view.
But you see, she, for her comment was based on the fact that Bawumia is a Muslim and his religion, but not the competence and then the promises or the policies he intends to bring on board if he's elected as president. That woman is sounding
on, even if it's about the religion, she's sounding on something.
On something.
Just look at the 8 years. Just look at the 8 years. What happened at the 8 years? What happened? They've done nothing. They only deceive Ghanaians. we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to do this. It's about cathedral, it's about this. Now you want to come and then take Christian to Israel to go and pray. You see, you see, this man is not serious. He's not serious at all.
Well, their campaign is coming up, so let's wait and
we are waiting for them to bring the campaign messages.
Yeah,
so we would attack them with it, and then they will be silent in 2028. Yes, it's going to be a very big match. We are going to just take them. I mean, a very good one for that matter. There is no way MPP would come to power in 2028.
Right. So in a nutshell, you don't feel intimidated by Bawumia?
No. Bawumia is not a threat.
He's not.
It's normal for me. Bawumia is not a threat. We are just waiting for his message. When he bring the message out, we'd also meet him with it on the road. We'll be going through the airs everywhere. We'll be sending it to them.
So it's going to be an easy peasy election.
Oh, it's not going to be difficult for NDC.
But who are you bringing for NDC?
Someone will be saying that maybe it's because we are in power and then we have the two-third.
Yes.
So maybe they might be thinking that okay, so we are going to steal. Not stealing. The work. What NDC is doing. Currently, Ghana is okay. So far, so good. I can say 75%. It's okay. We're hoping that by 2026, at the end of the 2026, things will be more better than this. That's what we are hoping.
Right. But there's also an assertion that if you haven't been on the ballot paper before and it's your first time, or always the first timers lose, do you believe in that assertion? Looking at the NDC bringing a new face on board.
You see, thinking of discussing about the ballots, there was a lot of comment on it earlier. There was a lot of comment. You see, it's true, but you see, there is time for changes. Anytime there's new changes. I have not been here before. Today I'm on this studio.
Yeah.
And then it's a history. Tomorrow you will still call me to come. Do you understand?
Exactly.
So that's how it is. So it can easily happen. But for Bawumia to come in and win the seat 2028, it's impossible. There is no way. NDC will still go with it. The reason why I'm saying this is Bawumia is not competent. He cannot. And then the MPP generally, the team of the MPP are still in rehab. Yes, so I'm sure they will be okay, but not today, not tomorrow. Yes, so with the ballot paper, whoever comes will still win the seat. As we said, there is time for everything.
There's time for everything.
And every time, things changes. And then for that matter, 2028, there will be new changes into the system, into the parliament, and in Ghana as well. Yes.
But who are you bringing for the NDC?
No, you see, that's one cannot be said now.
Oh, it can't be said now.
There are so many names.
But you've seen who the NPP are bringing.
Oh, yes.
So at least the NDC, we should see something.
Yes. Well, we
not even a hint.
No, no hint.
Not even a hint.
Yes, no hint.
Right.
Not hint. Yes.
Right. Right. We just had Mr. Enoch Ake joining us right here in the studio, the NPP communications team member. Good morning, Mr. Enoch. You're welcome.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Oh, blessed and highly favored in the Lord who strengthens us. How about you?
I'm good. You're looking good.
Thank you.
I can see you're excited. Well, can you share with me the excitement?
I should be.
Yeah, what happened?
After long toil and campaign and everything, if you see that whatever you've done has been fruitful, you should be happy about it. Going through all this tantrums, throwing shots here, campaigning, getting home around 2 a.m., waking up in the morning to come for show, and you see that whatever you've done has come to pass, I believe you should be happy about that.
Exactly.
So for me, I've been saying that whatever that has transpired over the weekend has been one that I would say is historical, was nice, showed that there is still love for the party, and showing that if the party should reorganize and strengthen its base, victory in 2028 will not be a very difficult one. If the party should reorganize, restructure, and ignite the fire at the base. I've always been saying that as a party, we do not need the NDC to fail before we can come to power.
Exactly.
I think that is one thing we should put in the heads of the NDC. We do not need them to fail. We need to reorganize ourselves, make the party attractive once again to the youth. The grassroots people should not feel neglected at the base. Move into the hinterlands, communicate with the people, let them understand what you've been able to do since you were given power from 1992 till now, and what you intend to continue to do for them. That is one way we can ignite the fire at the base. It is not about what somebody is doing, what somebody will be doing that will make you come to power. No. It is about making sure that you have good policies that you can sell that message to the people to understand, and again take off some bad notions or names of which the propaganda party has been able to put on your party, to be able to defend and clear that name and let the people understand that those were some of the gimmicks and how do you say it, propagandas these people used. You understand? So it is not about say more be affiliates and all, but no, that is the last thing MPP will wish for NDC to fail. We are all Ghanaians. If they fail, I also pay lorry fare. I also stay in the light and all that. So for failing, no. So I think whatever that transpired over the weekend was historic, was nice, showed that the party has a direction, and the delegates spoke that it is Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia they want to lead the party into the 2028 election. That was loud and clear.
Right. Now, so for the issue of the day, for the topic of the day, we are going to look at issues arising from the NPP primaries, what happened, what went wrong, and what must change. So today's discussion is around the New Patriotic Party's primaries, and has intensified following reactions from party members, aspirants, and political observers while the primaries were conducted. To strengthen internal democracies, several issues have emerged from allegations of money influence and concerns about fairness to post-primary tensions and questions about party unities. Well, looking at these issues, they're actually not new, but they have resurfaced strongly and right after the primaries election, raising important questions about how political parties manage internal elections and how these processes affect public trust and future electoral success. Good. Mr. Enoch, how do you feel about this whole win? How do you feel about the win? The win of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
And it is one that sends a signal that if the NPP should come together stronger, we can win power. That is one thing about the win. And it is also a win sending to us who work for Dr. Bawumia that we shouldn't be complacent and that we will have to work tirelessly, because we saw the fractions in the party when we were going for our primaries. Even though the leaders of each of these flag bearers came together on Saturday declaring by mouth their support for Dr. Bawumia, but you see, their base that supported them at this point we call something grieving stage, and it will not take just some days for it to go. They will still have some sort of pain in them. So there is the need that we relax, come out with structures that can bring them all together. Those who are saying no can, no vote, no Brian, no vote. There's the need for the party. That is why Dr. Bawumia is saying we have a reconciliation team that will be set up. Wherever there are gaps, we have to close them. People who felt yes, their candidate couldn't win and are in dismay or are sad, there should be a way to get them all onto the train. Because I always say this, the late Professor Edu Boyne says, after we elect a flag bearer, the onus lies on the party and its people to speak the language of the flag bearer. Go by the words of the flag bearer. Do the words of the flag bearer. Anybody who goes contrary to this should be treated as an enemy. It means that person is not a true blue party person. Clearly stating that for the NPP, we do not serve a human being. We serve the party, and for that matter, the elephant. So once the party has come together to elect one person, the duty lies on us as party people to rally and our strength behind that person to ensure victory 2028. What we've seen on Saturday is just one stone. The bigger duty or bigger picture lies ahead of us, which is 2028, to recapture power for the NPP. That is the bigger task ahead of us. So for us, we are not complacent. Yes, we are happy. So for me, I am very happy. Over the weekend, in fact, I am still replying some. Just because I worked, people saw it and are happy about it. So congratulations me, them congratulations me, far congratulations because I've worked for it and I'm happy. But that shouldn't put something in my mind that but what we did for the primaries is just a tip of the iceberg. The bigger tax is 2020, where we'll have to go in and fight our bigger opponent, which is the NDC. That is it.
Looking at the win, would you say that the delegates voted based on the track record of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or you would say it's due to the promises he made to the people?
Again, when you are going for election, candidature matters. The person who is running for the election, what the person has done, what the person is promising to do, yes, and what the person can do. These are what people watch to vote. I always say this, regardless of everything that happened in President Akufo-Addo's administration, where people complain about economic challenges and the rest, you cannot take the fact that Dr. Bawumia since 1957 till now has been the most vibrant vice president. You can take it or leave it. Amidst all the economic challenges, nobody can sit anywhere and say Dr. Bawumia has not made that office vibrant. As a vice president, being able to champion policies as a vice president, because for all you know, we know that for the vice president, your office is ceremonial. If your president does not give you a job to do, you only sit. O president and catch us a commission with mamia, what ho? O president ma o tax ya what ho? But we saw somebody coming to the office telling us that no, you can use that office to champion policies. We saw the likes of Ghana Card, we saw the likes of mobile money interoperability, we saw the likes of what have you, in fact, zipline drone system, somebody who was a vice president. So for me, people saw that no, it's vice president, why don't we give him the nod? And that level of consistency in our political history, that there is the need to give that person the opportunity to go again. And what he told the people, that no, there you see, I told you the last time that it is only Dr. Bawumia who has been able to outline what he'll be doing for the party people. He saw that the election that we went on Saturday was not a general election, but was a party-based election. So he outlined and he was consistent. Wherever he went in his 276 constituencies, he said the same message, that I would do 10 appointments for each constituency, party welfare database, constituency-based budget system, and the likes. He was consistent. So the party people said that no, why don't we give such person the no to continue? If you give President Akufo another chance, you give President Akufo 3 chances, why should we neglect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? And you saw one thing, I always say one nice thing about this election. In the northern region, in the Boko enclaves, where before the election some people went to curse that if you vote for Dr. Bawumia, whatever will happen, which is the Kusasi people. In the Saturday election, Dr. Bawumia won all those constituencies. Go and check. Yes, in the Boko enclave, Boko Central and the likes. For me, I thought that place Dr. Bawumia was going to get 0. He won. Clearly giving a signal that no, these people do not vote based on ethnicity lines or whatever.
But during the campaign season, did you go there to campaign?
I learned not all, but there were ways to meet them.
Then how did the people vote? Based on what message did they vote on?
Thank you.
He was not there to campaign.
That was why I was telling you that there were ways of which the campaign. It was not only Dr. Baumia doing the campaign. And you know
exactly.
Regional campaign teams, constituency-based campaign team, and the likes. They were all over. Every constituency had Dr. Baumia campaign over there. Every region had it, and national committee as well. So you see, what I'm saying is that it sent a signal to me that if we are able to work harder in 2028, and you see what happened in Ashanti region, 45 out of 47, he won 45 constituencies. Somebody who is not an Ashanti man. What is it telling you? That these people do not vote based on ethnicity lines, but they vote based on what somebody can do, what the person has done, and what the person is promising to do. Again, let me send a message to the NDC. I have seen them over complacent all around, not focusing on the job the Ghanaian people have given to them, but you see them, let me use the word, shouting, not even leaving out their ministers and what have you. All of them, even if I come and face Dr. Baumia, I can win. Even if I put the NDC umbrella there alone, that umbrella alone can win Dr. Baumia.
But do you think they are just saying this or because of something they have seen?
What have they seen?
Well, we've seen another survey from Musa Dankwa.
That was in before our primaries.
Before your primaries.
Yes, that was in December somewhere. Yesterday, did you listen to Musa Dankwa? Let's not be complacent. Let me tell you, I have quite a number of about 3 news cards here. All of them were NDC big men, including the current Speaker of Parliament. Do you know what they told Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo before he became president?
No.
He can never become Ghana president. Ghanaians will never give him the nod. The cursed Akufo-Addo can never be president. He went to the extent and said all this. This morning, let me send a message to the NDC people that, you see, in an election, it is voters who go out to vote, but it is God who decides on whom to lead the country. Those who have turned themselves into mini gods, deciding fate of people, that Dr. Baumia can never be president, whatever it will be, Baumia will never be president of Ghana. Let me send a message to them that it is only God who determines who to lead a country. Their task now is to focus on the job the Ghanaian people have given them. Whether Dr. Baumia will be president or not, it is not their duty. Yes, see, Okoto young kwabo you say share, ye then sansuo si wo de ho. We are done with ours. I will sit in my chair in my home and support the NDC and help them elect a flag bearer. That will be my duty, to help them. And I'm telling you that it has started. The fire has started, unless my brother wants to close his eyes.
Oh, what fire? Have you heard something we've not heard?
Oh,
or have you seen something we've not seen?
But then Johnson Esiedun Ketia will run for the flag bearership of the NDC, and nothing will stop him. Whether your government machinery, your Jubilee House, your what have you, the Honorable Johnson Esiedun Ketia will run for flag bearership, and nothing will stop him. I repeat, nothing will stop him. Their duty is to focus on their internal primaries, on how they are going to go about it. A government in power, so my sister, tell them not to focus on Dr. Baumia. If you will not be president, it's not their duty.
It's not their duty.
It is our duty to
But don't
campaign.
they also need a strong opponent?
Who?
They need a strong opponent as well.
They need a strong opponent.
But they just started their party reorganization.
Didn't you see the message that came out?
What message?
Yes, say, if you want to run for any party position, you have to resign. 6 months. Oh, Fifi Kwete Johnson say don't get here. Your God will speak for you. Did you hear that?
I have.
If you're a government appointee and you want to run for any party position, yes, you are telling Sami Jemfi a message that if you want to become the NDC General Secretary, resign from Gold Board 6 months. Me say today is just the beginning.
But they
watch out.
They mentioned that they have a lot of competent people in the party. So even if those people resign, they will still find competent people to.
They will find. And no put a be fake PhDs near their day.
Why are they fake PhDs?
Now the Yama appointment won't. Sansadeli ni omo makakan. Didn't we remove them from body? Have competent people and they were running after Sansadeli and the likes.
Right.
Please tell them that they should focus on their internal and they should not be a decider for us. We will decide our fate. 2028. Let me tell you. Among the names that have popped up from the NDC, none of them can match competency with Dr. Bawumia. None of them can match track record with Dr.
Have you seen the poll? This poll actually came out yesterday.
Which poll?
And it's from Musa Dankwa. He said we conducted the December poll ahead of 2020.
Yeah, that was in December. I've told you already. This poll was out a long time.
So he said they lost against Atufo Johnson, Esiedu Nketia, Julius Deborah, and Haruna Idrisu.
I have told you that if you studied,
shouldn't you? So
no. If my brother here has studied political science or followed politics, a government in its first year has the goodwill of the people. Do you think in 2017, if they have conducted a poll against NDC, MPP, NDC, they were given Ken 31 or something. In 2017, if they have conducted a poll against President Akufo-Addo, Ken DC -1. It is called goodwill.
Right.
Goodwill. Okay. So let them enjoy their goodwill. For us, we are not concerned about polls. Because even when Musa Dankwa predicted for Dr. Bawumia, we were not complacent. And we felt that the job did the ground. The job did the grounds. It is the grassroots. Move to them and campaign. And that was what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was doing. So polls is good. It informs you. It psychs the mind. It informs you that, no, you have to do this. Dr. Brian Champon pulled a surprise with 18%. Didn't you see that? Exactly. We were giving polls of 5, 8, 7 and the likes. But he came out with 18%. Right. So for me, it is good.
It's good.
But it is only to shape our minds and then prepare for a larger task ahead.
Right. Mr. Pablo, or let me just say Pablo. Right. Pablo. Looking at the win, do you think Bawumia is actually what the delegates want? Or we see that it's just some personalities in the party that want him. That is why, everyone has to rally behind and then vote for him.
You see, I welcome my brother.
Yes.
I've not met him before, so I'll give him a warmly welcome. And after that, we'll have an offline conversation.
An offline conversation.
Yes. You see, politics, it's something, it's just a kabimamin kebi. That is how politics is. It's very simple. And then when you are in politics, there are a lot of things you have to know, or when you are the way you shout, just make sure that you are given the fact. It's very, very important. You see, concerning about Bawumia and his delegate, to me, I think it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Yes. Because when you look at the percentage Ken has, and then you look at the percentage Bawumia has, it's 50-50. The distance is not quite much. So, some of the delegates want Bawumia to come. And some of them also want Ken to come. Because when you look at Ken's team, I wasn't surprised that Bawumia has won it. The reason is, even before the election, I know Bawumia will take it. The reason is, he has started this before Ken. You see, so definitely Ken will come in the near future, but not now.
But
and
now.
Let me say, every Ghanaian knows that Bawumia is taking it, not with the 2028.
Not with the 2028.
That is their own primaries. Yes, that is how it is. So, talking about that, I mean, Bawumia, I think he has 50%, and then 50% also doesn't back him. But I don't want people to be talking about it's because of Muslims. No, it's not about Muslim. It's about Ghana.
It's about Ghana.
Yes. Some of the Muslims want him. Some of the Christians also want him. And then some of the Muslims doesn't want him. And some of the Christians also doesn't want him. So it's not about it's because of Bawumia. No. About the religion, we have to take it aside at all. I remember Dr. Jibril in Kumasi at Aswasi constituency. He won the election, and then when you check, almost 70%, 75% at his seat at a constituency, it was Christian who voted for him. So it's not actually about Muslim or Christian. And then with the delegate, it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
It's 50-50, yes. So
It's 50-50.
We are ready for them. Whether we should be busy in the office, I mean, we are already busy. Everyone knows that Ghana is busy. Even the head, our colonial masters are applauding us. Ghana is busy in the office. Everything is smooth. It's going on smooth. We still have 3 years. So the 1 year is our honeymoon. They should expect what will come out of the 3 years. And then we have our campaign message as well.
Right.
So it's quite going on well.
Right.
Yeah.
Looking at the party, what do you think they should be prioritizing as of now?
Is it the...
from your point of view,
yes.
Looking at the NPP,
yes.
Right now they are done with the primaries. What should be their priority next?
Oh, I think they just need to do a good homework.
A good homework?
Yes. Look, it's a political thing. I can do a propaganda. My brother here can also do a propaganda. I can boldly say MPP is not coming 2028. No one knows what is coming. Exactly. And then he can boldly say that they are also coming 2028, but no one knows what will come in, what is coming. So what they have to do is to do their homework well. Maybe Bawumia might have his 43 or 35 or 42%. At least it will still bring the MPP inside the system, but not to come and win the election. And then the party itself is a scratch party now. As we have some people, big men inside the MPP, who are against Bawumia. And this is the main reason why, when it's 2028, there is no way that man would have the seat. I'm a pure Muslim. Bawumia is my brother. When we say pure Muslim, I'm a pure Muslim for that. I'm a pure one. You see, I'm a pure 100% Muslim. I'm from Iowa East constituency. So, talking about him winning the 2028 election, it will distract us, the NDC. That's why I've been telling you this, that we have projects setting up. Look at books. Yesterday, I was on my way from Tema to Ashama, from Agramo to Ashama. I was laughing when I was driving on the Tema motorway. You see projects, big push, work is ongoing. So John Dramani Mahama, our current sitting president, the guy is doing well. What was MPP thinking? Not then or Modri. Say the motorway. What were they thinking at all? So this is something that I think, even if they have done their homework well, they have not done their homework well. The seat is ours because of the good work we are doing. You see, so about say power, and I say sika, and I say you have the 2/3 in the parliament, and to better my use strategy and your seat and tesa. The good work the NDC is doing is what it's going to let NDC win the seat 2028. And then all I'm praying is the head should always hear the youth. This goes to the NDC. This goes to the NDC. We should continue what 2025 brings. We should continue what 2026 is bringing, and then inshallah this will give us the seat in 2028. But we shouldn't relax. We shouldn't relax because the MPP are doing all they can. They are now like an angels, and immediately they come, system will just change. The past 8 years has been rough. People are just complaining. Sikan niho, almost say MOI, Adriana I say, school I say, Unkola are complaining, light off. In some bebre, Ninano, while they are party, they have done DS. Yentimi Casa MPP mobile 8 years in Sabi, Oman Yeshia Magana. It's impossible. Yes, so sometimes if you are an NDC communicator, and NDC, MPP has not done anything. I don't agree with that. That is my point of view. I don't agree with that. They have done something, but that something was not enough. That's why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia came and said, Mumfan Chemi, because he knows it. Mumfan Chemi, manya dear. Mumfan Chemi, they were bullying him, telling him that, why are you saying that? Bebrena anya dream, but I agree with him because they has done a mistake. he has done a mistake. Maybe I must tell you, I say, enemy a mistake, me kwa. And I say, be a mikasa tia minue. Ye pia bonti a mesreno. So, oh, minua. Kasa mikasa yana, makasa tia. And I de mika no kra makasa. Forgive me. And then we are good to go. But Baumia should forget 2028 because it will never be done. There will be history in 2028. Whoever NDC will bring will win the seat.
Right.
That's why I said there will be history in 2028.
Okay, so there have been some issues that have emerged from allegations of money, influence, and concerns about fairness. And I believe you've also seen some videos trending of how some delegates were saying that they did not receive money of that sort.
Yes. I've seen some videos. Right. In fact, normally, I'm highly disappointed. The reason is, this goes to the NDC and the MPP. Yes, I want to give this advice out. It's very, very important. Delegate should stop taking money. You want to vote. You love him. You want him to lead you. Why do you have to take money before you go and vote? This means that you don't want him. You only want the money.
The money.
Yes. That's all I can see. And then when you go to Europe, I remember I was in Europe, so many of the countries, during the elections, my sister, it was quite smooth. But they will do the election, elect their MP, elect whatever they want to elect, whatever they want to do, they will do it solid without the head giving anyone any token. But why must there's one video I see, she was even checking the envelope, checking envelope, it's not fine. It's not fine because this is the main reason why when he has been elected, when he comes to office, so the system will never be the same.
So do you think that
corrupted?
That is why, let me say, that promotes corruption?
Yes,
when these people come into power.
Because some of them will go for loan. I am sitting here, I have experience. I'm preparing for seats. I'm preparing to go to primaries. I'm preparing to contest. I want to. But when you look at it, immediately you say, I want to come and do this. Okay, delegate, me the time also. Me the hospital. So this will let him, okay, he'll go and find a loan. This is what you want. He will do it for you. Come and vote for me. And then when it's in the office, corruption. Maybe Ghana, Akufo-Addo ayi me 100,000 ma will say, okay, 100,000 if I come say, koshe hospital bi, coordination we ma omo, ana koshe do ma omo, ana koye say, ana project we $100,000 neko. Or $100,000, he is thinking of the loan he took. He has to go and pay it back. So we the delegates, all of us are delegates. Let me say 90% are delegates. So they have to fear God. Talking about delegate taking money from the NDC or from the MPP, from the head, to me it's not advisable.
It's not advisable.
Because if you said you love the person, then go and vote. You have every right to vote as a Ghanaian. But why do they have to come and give you money?
Before you
Yes,
vote?
if the person is qualified. Likewise my brother, yes, maybe he's qualified in the constituency. Looking at this gentleman, if he's in parliament now, he work. So does he have to give someone money before they vote for him?
Before they vote for
him? No,
him.
because he has some kind of quality that when he's in the parliament, for that matter, he will do the basically work the constituency needs. So he doesn't have to give someone money before they can vote for him. So this advice goes to the various parties.
To the various parties.
Yes, exactly.
Not to the MPP alone.
Not to the MPP alone. No. There are some experience at Akutia. I was there. I have experienced a lot. But that's why I said it goes to the both parties, not MPP alone. We should stop taking Mame and San Mako vote. Give it to me before I go and vote. What you are taking, how much are you going to spend it? Not even more than a day. It will finish. And then the one whom gave you money, you went and vote for him, and now he's in office. Then corruption starts.
Right.
Me bokana or mobile me bokana and San Menya seat where you should start going to pay his loan. And then remember, you are part of it because you took the money, and then he went for loan and come and give you the money just for you to vote for him. And now he want to take the money back.
Right.
So this since 90s, this has been going on. So I think we should put stop to it. We should learn. A lot of us has been going to abroad. But even there is one guy I saw at Akutia. You see him, a big man with, I think the car is 4x4. I can't mention. I don't want to mention the guy for security reasons. The guy came demanding for his money before going to vote. I was watching a quiet gentleman. I was looking at us for a butcher kind of buy, but he demands something little to go find months of our Jimmy Froko. Why should you come and ask for money before you go in?
But that what should that tell us about our delegate system? Is it that people are not buying into their ideas, but they are being influenced by the money given to them before?
No. It's a corruption.
It's a corruption.
It's a corruption because if I take this my brother's money before voting for him, it's a corruption. So you don't expect him to go to office and keep quiet because scano konyano wahefa and then yemi kwana meji scano. So it's a corruption. So when he's also in the office, he's also going to do the same corruption. So this goes to both of us, both the NPP and the NDC. So we have to be very careful on that. So I don't buy the idea of delegate taking money. It's not a good advice.
It's not a good advice.
Yes, we don't have to do it.
Enoch. Yeah. So the concern that money played a significant role in influencing the delegate's choice. What can you say to that? Because I believe you also saw the video where one lady was making noise that they've received from Ken, they've received from Brian, and they've not received from Baumia's campaign. Due to that, they are not going to vote. Whole lots. I don't know if you saw. Yes.
Dr. Baumia.
Yes.
Yeah. Where there were issues with Dr. Brian, where his coordinators and some of them decided to hijack. But if it is money, Dr. Brian,
he push it.
He pushed money. But should that be the case?
That should not be the case.
Going
but
forward.
You see, we are at a point where we've added it to our political system. And if you do not pay, you will lose. Because your work is we are at a point.
Would you say that influenced his votes? Because a lot of us were surprised as to the number of votes he pulled. Even looking at the gap between Kennedy
even with the amount, what happened? Has he won it?
No.
They always have a special one that they want to give the seat to. Even with the NDC, we know they always have a special one. I'm going to say, wait there, or banner, we need able to amano. So for you coming to spread your money does not mean that you are going to take the seat. Obia tria more than. So money is money. Yeah, I mean, funny can see your friend is saying the one of the flag bearers. I forgot the name. She's part of the NDC flag bearers.
The NDC flag bearer.
I forgot the name.
Is it
this
she?
Coco? Yes, she's dead, gone now. I forgot the name.
Sorry, I've not seen that.
My brother, can you help me? I forgot the name.
From which party?
From NDC party. No, it's not from NDC party. It's from different parties. Is it Nana? I forgot the name. She's a cocoa dealer, right? She just passed away recently, and then they buried her.
Right.
I forgot the name.
Okay.
But when I remember, I will tell you. She has money. She has money. She produces money. She gives the boys money.
Is it
she give very good. Thank you very much, Ekriadonko. She did everything, but ask yourself, when it vote, where is she? So sometimes it's not actually about the money. So the delegate should stop taking money. Let the man come, and then the little he has in the pocket, let him come and do the campaign with it, and then go to office. So this is a system we have to change. If we say it has been part of us, so for that matter, it will continue, then the corruption will still be in the office till the end of the era. Yes, that is how it is.
That is how it is.
That is how it is.
Right.
Sometimes the truth that we have to tell them, whether you like it or not, the truth is truth. It's bitter, but it's the truth. Yes.
Right. Enoch.
And so as I was saying, we are at a point where taking it out of our politics, it will be very difficult, and it will take a very conscious effort in sensitizing all these people who want position, right from constituency who go position, I'll bet you. Uko regional obeche, national obeche, OPSOD president obeche, MP obeche. That has become part, but it is one thing that it's not helping.
It's not helping.
It's not helping. You might look at the amount of monies these people just spent on Saturday. To say we na obedi president Nasser obi tamusika na usu. Oh, they say, hey, but you force the person, And before you can become any big time politician in this country, when you are wounded, when you are wounded, and that has become it. But it is very bad. Esa say na nkomu twa so ntema, but she say we be edu no onya ntini.
So your camp was free from that. You didn't share any money to influence the delegates.
No, we call it TNT.
Oh, okay.
We don't call
so
it.
So you gave out TNT to.
Yes, that is it.
Oh, okay.
Even when you meet them at their constituency, you have to give them TNT. Because and you be an eben baby yet your program no one. Baby yet to about infant we voted as Zenith. Lagosa to airport 37 and you super share a boundary. It be far cramon chen baby. So if that person is coming to trade fair to vote. So pay TNT. So you give. Kenya Japan will give. Brian Champon will give.
And they all take from all these candidates, but they are voting for just one person.
Yes. So that is the politics.
Right.
We are in. So it is not only MPP. Maybe NDC Baba NDA. My candidate Johnson is said Kitia. You have to look for money and pump inside and give TNT so he can win.
But all of this, how do they finance the election?
You see sometimes talking about this thing, it's hurting. A hard dream. We also say that we the Africans we want to be like the European. How? It's impossible. There's no way we can. We can't do it because you don't expect someone, just as he said, if someone is coming to contest as a president or an MP, then you need to pump money. Why is he going to get the money? He now wants to come to office. Does he has money? He is now bringing his application for you to approve it and give him work. Does he has money? Who is giving him the money? Is he alone, or is the current president giving him the money, or our father John Dramani Mahama, or Akufo-Addo, or Kufuor, or who? Wherever he's going to take the money, it's a loan.
It's a loan.
If it's not a loan, fine. Maybe he's from the wealthy family. Yes. So when you are talking about maybe if your friend is saying how do you call it? Sami Jefi is coming to contest, or he won a seat, and then if Sami Jefi is sharing money, I can boldly say he's not from the Cocoa Board or not from the Cocoa, because the guy is coming from the wealthy family. So maybe AB and the parents are more that. There are some people you can point at, say, oh no, their family has it, or they are coming from. Do you understand? Okay, very well. And then we have some different people too. You can as well see that this man is really struggling. He wants the seat. He wants to go to office. Do you understand?
Right.
But like when Sami J feel like this, the guy has been doing well before even he got the office. So if they are saying that okay,
what do you know he does?
If they are saying that if they are saying that maybe he's coming to chop the money in the office, he's coming to do this, every politician is chop money. Right. That is the truth.
Right.
So we just have to do the right thing. So this goes to the Ghanaian. And we the politicians, both the NDC, the parliament, everybody, the delegates.
Right.
We should just do it naturally with the love.
Right.
And vote for your own.
Yeah,
I think it's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Back to the issue of the NPP. Mr. Enoch, how transparent and peaceful was this particular election?
How transparent
and peaceful was it?
Oh, this is one of the best elections.
The best elections you've had so far.
Oh yes, one of the best. Nobody can sit anywhere and talk about Reagan. Can talk about insecurity. Can talk about no order, there is no following of time, everything. And we have to commend the Ghana Police Service for an exceptional work they did. In fact, election way, you could see none of the aspirants came out say we are no. Me Abu me say yes. I think we have to commend the NPP, the election committee, the Ghana Police Service for a fantastic work done. Clearly, it showed that Dr. Bawumia has won Obi and
Wiobi. So how do you intend to handle the losing aspirants? We've seen some flyer flying about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kennedy Japan. Is that coming from your camp?
a flyer
that Dr. Baumia will be the president and his vice is going to be Kennedy Japan. Is that coming from your camp? That's another speculation you're seeing?
Another speculation. You see, for vice president, it is premature to have that discussion now. The onus lies on Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to choose whoever he wants to be his running mate. So when I see conversations around that, maintain, do this, none of the aspirants should choose this one. Please, party people, we have gone beyond that. We are a premise. We have a tax ahead, and I don't think vice president selecting it is one of our duties.
It's one of the duties.
It is the duty of the vice president. And I have seen one also that the minority leader should be kicked out.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen that.
Yes, I've seen that as well.
That is one other funny comment. Where is that coming from?
That is not coming from your camp. You don't have any.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Yesterday I was in his house. There is no. He has no such plans of doing anything like that. Please don't making that. Venison, the Honorable Alexander Afenyomakin made the decision. He said that Kennedy Japo is his loyal friend and he did whatever he wants for him. That shouldn't bear Dr. Baumia from, or that should not put Dr. Baumia in a position to take him out. As the minority leader. Yesterday, the minority leader was in his house. I was there. He came there. He came to meet Dr. Baumia. So please, those making such assumptions, he should go. He should go. He should go where? He's doing an excellent job in Parliament. And we need the likes of him over there. So for me, I don't believe that. And I do not think that what Dr. Baumia dream say over baby. No. We are building a party. Please. Right. They should put those things aside. Vice president, kick minority leader. No.
Right. So after the primaries, what next? What next for the party?
What next for the party?
Yeah, for the party.
The party is coming to elect its constituency executive, regional executive, and national executive. That is why I was telling you that. You see, election 2028 is not about NDC failing. It is about putting structures in place, right people who can do the work, and some have already exhibited that. That when we give them the tax, they can do the work, especially with the youth wing of the party. We saw what happened. We need vibrant people who can man the affairs. For me, I believe that if we want the party to move in the right direction, people who have shown competencies, people who have shown track record, that when we give them the way they can do, but especially the Honorable Chris Lloyd, the current deputy organizer to Nana B of our party, is contesting for the national youth organizer of our party. I believe that when we give such man the tax, one, he has the necessary tools to man that office. He has the experience being the deputy organizer. He has moved around every constituency. He knows the needs of the constituencies. He knows what to do to re-energize the base at the constituency. He knows what to do to bring back the love, how to make the party attractive to the youth. Again, I have one man going for the regional youth organizer. In Greater Accra here, it is imperative and important that we choose people who can work in Greater Accra, because in Greater Accra to win the air swingo a baha and then they vote based on what the current standing is. So for me, the Greater Accra Mandela, who has shown competencies as a deputy regional youth organizer, it is important that we give such man the opportunity to lead the youth wing of our party. In fact, there are a lot of names coming up, but you see, in our election that is coming up, constituency, regional and national, I'll urge party people who will be voting us, let's not follow money. Let's not follow I know him, but follow who can do the work. That is what will bring us back to power in 2028, because those leaders we are going to elect, they are going to lead the front in 2028 election. If we elect weak candidates, it will not help our flag bearer. If we elect weak candidates, it will not help our flag bearer. We need people who are strong, people who have the energy, people who have the experience to lead the party, to help the flag bearer to make the party attractive. So we'll be having a lot of series of election. I think the outline or the timetable will be coming soon, on when we'll be having such election. So that I think is next for the party.
Right. So the party kept preaching about unity. Right after the NPP primaries election, they are going to make sure that they unite the party. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they said, is the right leader to do that. How do you intend to do that, and where do you begin from?
I think Dr. Bawumia, in his speech at the party headquarters, where I was standing in front, clearly heard him clearly that whatever that has transpired over the past few months, let's look at what is ahead of us. And you see, if you're a grassroots person listening, your candidate you campaign for stood on a campaign platform saying that he accepts the election and will do anything in his mind to support the flag bearer to win 2028. All of them said it. So if you, a supporter of such person, has decided that for you, no vote, you will not do this, you want to put the party in dismay, let me send a message to you that we have a party to build, we have an election to win, and Dr. Bawumia is keen on that, ensuring that we come together. And I believe, you see, if you know Dr. Bawumia very well, you know he's a very humble man, a very peaceful man, a man who has track record and will have of unity in Kabom. Dr. Bawumia. That is why in his campaign he decided not to throw tantrum or anything at anybody, because he knows after election we have a party to build. So for me, I have strong belief that Dr. Bawumia will help us in that regard.
Pablo, do you believe that the NPP can unite after the primaries?
All right. Talking about them reuniting. We cannot as well see what is happening. It's just that sometimes, you see, according to the recent regulations, when there is an election, and then when the election is done, and then you have to, whether you like it or not, you must come out and congratulate your co. Yes, exactly, you have to. But that does not mean that there is peace. But we all want peace, because it's about Ghana. It's not only about NPP.
It's not only about NPP.
Yes, we all want peace. So with the look of things, there will be no peace. Yes, because Ken, the way Ken was just Munjin to me is just about God, and then fine. That's what we are all hoping for. If they are in a position, they should reorganize themselves well, so that things will be okay for them. But that does not mean that they are coming on power 2028. But you see, one thing we want is peace in Ghana. Peace. I remember 2 months ago, there were so many Charles, Ken camp, Bawumia camp. There are so many issues, and it's distracting us. So with peace, I mean, it depends on them. They will bring the peace. They will do it. If they are ready to do it, they will do it. Yes, they will bring the peace. If they are ready to do it. As I said, the office itself is not there. The MPP itself is not there. Yes, the elephant has gone far. It has gone far. So if they want to bring peace, it's up to them.
It's up to them.
Yeah, but the advice everyone gives is the peace is everyone wish.
Yeah.
So it's up to them. Yes, to bring the peace into their office.
Right.
It's very, very important.
But specifically looking at the approach they chose, just opposing what they used to do formerly, which is the bottom to top, and now they've adopted the top top to bottom approach, and they said that is actually going to bring the peace. Do you think that was a better approach they took to bring unity into the party?
Well, you know, this is not much about me. This is not much about me, and then we can only wish for the best for everything. But talking about what the MPP has to do for them to bring peace into their office, into their home, talking about that, it's not much actually about us. And I don't want to go deeply into it. The office is already damaged. because of what they've done for their past 8 years. I like Dr. Mahmoud Baumia sending apology to Ghanaians. It's a good way of showing that he has regretted. And then all of them should accept the fact that they have failed. But up to now, they have not accepted the fact that they have failed. And this is the reason why I'm telling you that there's still no peace
in the party.
Yes. Because they have not accepted the fact that they have failed. But their flag barrier has accepted it, that we have failed. So Ghanaians, please forgive us. He only wants the seat. That's he want to use that mind to some of the Ghanaians, some of the youth.
What mind?
Let them feel it that I'm a good person. Let me apologize to them, because if I don't apologize, it might not go on well for me in 2028. Whether you apologize, whoever you bring in 2020, whether you apologize or not, whatever you plan, however you are going to do it, we are facing you in 2020. We are in office and we are going to continue the good work we start now. So there is no any slot for them coming 2020. Yes.
Right. We have a comment on Facebook, and this is from Sly. In fact, the rebranded Liar Baumiers re-elected as the party's flag bearer is an extension of the NPP more years stay in opposition. He can't win pa ha ha ha. This is from Sly. Right, let's move to our next topic for discussion. President Mahama says Galamsey fight yielding positive results. So President John Dramani Mahama has highlighted early signs of progress in Ghana's fight against illegal mining, commonly known as Galamsey, even as he called for continued effort to eliminate the destructive practice. So President Mahama says that actions taken by state agencies and security forces appear to be making a difference in areas that were previously heavily impacted by illegal mining. President Mahama noted that some rivers, once polluted and discolored by Galamsey operations, are beginning to show signs of recovery. He praised the work of environmental and enforcement agencies, including the Environmental Protection Agency and the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, that is NIMOS, for reclaiming damaged water bodies and forest reserve. He reaffirmed that the fight against Galamsey will continue decisively without fear or favor, urging all Ghanaians to support efforts to protect the country's natural resources. Right, so that is coming from President John Dramani Mahama, and he says that looking at the interventions they've put in place to help eradicate Galamsey is yielding to some results. Ms. Enoch, have you seen anything of that sort, that the interventions they've put in place to fight Galamsey is yielding? Okay. So he mentioned NIMOS going to grounds and making sure that. But the Galamsey, we are all going to be affected about it. So
it is already affecting us.
Yes.
In my home now, when they give you water today, 5 days before you get it. So if you get the water today, or you are not facing water crisis.
We are.
Yes, in my home, we are 5 days,
yes,
5 days.
Yes.
So it is really affecting us. So where is the improvement? Improvement when you don't have water. Please, they should spare us those. You see, we've been speaking of Galamsey in Sentema for about 1 year now. What are they saying? What are they doing? They come and then they do some PR and antics with NIMOS. Then we see Gold Board carrying monies and cars to go and give to somebody, a group called NIMOS, to go and do it. There is job to do. We've been saying it here, what they have to do to ensure Galamsey stops. Are they not stopping? We've told them. Who is telling you that NDC doesn't know how to stop Galamsey? Who is telling you? It is only going on because they have their big men in there. And that is what is clearly saying. The NIMOS, are they not chasing some of them? What are you saying? So please, for that, it is just antics. There is water crisis in this country. There is a severe water crisis. Some places they have to send water tankers to go to the communities. Last week there was a water tanker in front of my house. Ko her bucket and ko for ne gallon. And you're telling me that Galamsey interventions are yielding. It's only now you call what's the yielding result.
Oh, they said that River Price.
Where? Which River Price? Obi Kochebi. Kalije posted on Twitter. Somebody brought us a video. We shared it.
Is it recently?
Yes, last 2 weeks. Okay. He had to delete the post. I gave it to him on Twitter. Damasa, you think we are still in that neutral era? No, but you're neutral. Which water is clean? The person walked from his house and went to show us the water. I'm not the Sunday, man. So look at the water. The person posted it. Look at the water now. Obi abeshe say clean. And that's so cool. Then about 1 hour, he saw that my post was engaging. He had to come and delete the video. Me now, yeah, me.
Right. So would you say they are not satisfied with
Please, there is no work going anywhere. They are just doing PR and their antics over at the. Today they've cut 3 people. Tomorrow this. Tomorrow that. There is work to be done.
But don't you think that alone is an effort?
Which effort?
Them to eradicate
Which effort? Go and stop your big men in the pit. Sack them. Stop mining in forest reserves. Those are the things that are needed. Which one is this thing? Anyone want to go in freedom? How do you stop them? Have they been able to tell you where they buy their gold from? They buy it from these people. So how are they going to stop them? There is no way it is ending with this behavior and what they are doing over there. Please, they should spare us.
Pablo.
See, me can't say one dandy pass here and I'm a crown and I said. You see, talking about this girl, I'm saying, I'm happy my brother is sounding this way. My question to him is, way back 2023, 2022, you have the seat for 8 years. What have you done? The damage you left, it's what it's causing today. Yesterday, I think it was 3 days ago. You see, when you look at our current president, John Dramani Mahama, when you look at what he said, it's changing from Milo to a lighter one. Yes. It's changing from Milo, a deep one, to a lighter one. That was what the man is saying. Which means the work is still what? Ongoing.
It's
and
ongoing.
Don't forget, we are only 1 year in office.
Yeah.
So there is a lot has to be done before we can cure this. Right? So what have you done in your 8 years? Or your 4 years? Or just 2 years? What have you done? Do you think if they did something better, then would we be talking about this? No. We will not be talking about this. So Galamsey is moving on smoothly. I think recently I was going to Takrade. I stopped at this station. I forgot. Is it Kojok Room? No, it's not Kojok Room. I think it's before Kojok Room. When we are going there also, the water is just like that's a why Tiama will be Sabi Milo. But when looking at it, it's quite changing. Myself, I parked my car and then I watch it. I can see improvement.
You can see improvement.
Yes, it's quite changing. It's not actually a white one or a blue water. No, but the way it is and now.
You think it's yielding results?
So we will not come and sit here and tell you that we have done 100% work. We would not.
You will not.
Yes, but we are on it, and hopefully by the end of the day, it will be good and it will be 100%. That is what all the good Ghanaians want. This Galamsey issue has been eating us, and then sometimes you see, talking about when we send 9 months over there, work is going there. We still have some issues with those who are in the villages, the kings, there's this so-called, how do you call it, the owners. Some of them, the government to bring his soldiers, police, declare anything, don't go there. You come and tell assassinate media.
Right.
What about that one?
Well,
also?
those places now has been declared as a
very
security
good
zone.
So these are something that we need time to do this. So they have to cooperate with us. If they don't cooperate, it will never be. Even it has been declared, but some of them are still passing some ways to go and get this done, which is very, very bad. We want the Ghana the way it is, and then. So with the Galamsey, so far so good. The NDC are working on it, and everything is working on smoothly. And then if you have done the good work in the past, I mean, this thing we are only in the office only 1 year. And you expect me the water to be blue? It's impossible. It will not be done.
It will not be.
High fee. Open about a high yellow. Open a high blue. The first one, maybe you have to go first, second coat, third coat, or second coat, or fourth coat, and sana color now. Pesa wonyano one. So it's gradually by gradually, and then everything is going to be okay. I needed this question to ask at the end of our 4 years, or maybe the 2027, 2028, or the year of the election. People should be asking this question, and I can come here and boldly tell you that, Madam, have you remembered? Way back in 2020, we were talking about this. Now, take a car, go and check the water. How is it? We are going to do a good work.
Right.
We are going to bring Galamsey back the way it is. People should just do the Galamsey the way it's supposed to be done. Do it, and then don't go and then damage someone's body. Don't go and do what Untumi has done, and now he's suffering. Don't go and just damage anything just for your own selfish interest. You go and take you look, MPP, they are a damaged party. The office is damaged. There is no way MPP can come on 20. They don't even feel shy. They don't even feel afraid. Omon feel say na ye kura na ye pese about 2020. Mon ferry. Look at this part 8 years. Look at what you have done. Look at what you have done. What say system no ankasa everything is rotted. What's in free education? Now kola use or free education no bre. This double track system, stress, the ammonium wo the coffee na wakoshe ni boy wo obiani ni die obiani different story. We didn't say it's not bad, it's not good. It's good, but there are way of doing it. So there are some messages we are sending it to them. That caused them in both in back 2028, in back their 80 years. That caused them, and then there is no way a Ghanaian would vote for MPP to come to power. A Ghanaian will never vote. Look at the way people are calling 10 for John Dramani Mahama. The guy is quiet. He's busy working in office, but people are calling it for him. IMF are applauding him that this guy is really doing a good job. So are we going to push all this and then bring the incompetent in office? We are doing this, and that's all. We have some people of Ghana. They can't even read.
Right.
Madam, they cannot read. So they need their service like this.
Right.
The person has to go and buy something in a store. If it's 10 cedi, then he can buy 2 cedis now. Yes. So
right. Looking at the progress you are saying that you've made with the issue of Galamsey, how would you ensure that it doesn't go back to its initial phase as it was and the areas that have been cleared? Because he mentioned in his speech that some forest reserve have been declared security zone and some areas have also been cleared and declared security zone. What are some of the measures your government will look forward to put in place to make sure that those areas do not go back to how it used to be?
Yes, the measures I think, or the government should, or what the government is about to do or doing, is the security.
The security
is 100%. Is the security should be tight. And look, those security who are there, they should not take this advantage and say that I am the head of the security, the NDC or the current president or John Dramani Mahama brought me here to come and watch. So for that matter, you are there and then you want to use that opportunity and then claim some money. If you want to do that, it will bring us down. And this goes to security. We've been telling them this. And then the IGP should know that. They are doing a good job. It should continue like this. Because if they are going to continue what 2025 has started to 2026, to 2028, then at the end of the day, you see the water bodies clean. So the securities over there should be tight more than even 2025 on, because that is the only way we can stop it. Without the security, without the security, everything is going to be easy for them to do it again. So the security has to be tight.
Right.
So this is what we are calling them to. We are calling the government. We the youth are calling the government that he should let the security be tight over there. And then for my advice, I think the security, we can even be changing them each and every year, or each and every month, or each and every era. They should be changing. Because you cannot lead one security there for over 2 years. He start making friends.
Yeah.
He start taking something. He start taking token, because money is money. When someone see a bag of money like that, he will take it. Corruption is taking place over there, right? So there are some certain things we have to work on over there, changing the security aspect so that it will keep on clean. And at the end of the day, we the NDC and the MPP will laugh because the Ghana is for us, not for only NDC alone.
Right.
Yes.
Enoch, President Mahama in a speech mentioned that they've provided livelihoods, jobs for these people in those areas, so as to not for them to go and then mine there. Have you seen anything of that sort, please?
You let's say you've seen it. You've seen it. He has done well. President Mama, you have done well. But I keep saying, you see, when you have the real issue, you keep going about it, time will catch you up. I'm telling you, the NDC, they tell you they don't know how to stop Galamsey. They are lying. They know. My brother here is aware. They know what to do.
How do you think they can stop it?
I'm saying that I will not say it again because they will not take it. Mano, Yakasa. The NDC and the Don Dramani Mama administration knows. The only problem is good. No, honor yet to free. You're stopping her. Be good, never. So you have to just curb and move around. But it is destroying the water.
But do you have evidence to what you are saying that the good purchased the good form?
When Mama did the media, you see he's laughing. When President Mama met the media and they asked him, "I say, na say good, na you thought na say you be nyesika, na then cry." And once we are cabinet, up to now, God has not been able to tell us in Pakwa. You talk only free small scale miners, you know. We bet much say ha. They buy it from anywhere. Once the gold is coming. So indirectly, that is what Fenyamarkin said. They are buying gold from the Galamseyers. And your gold board ne kokoto. There is someone buying it for gold board. So it will not stop. I was scanning free her back. So we have come to understand that we just have to keep shut on this Galamsey issue when it escalates. And you see, if you don't take it, we send you to opposition. The way now, Kufwado, Neye Galamsey, Kufwado Fie, Jubilee House, Neye Galamsey. What have you? They said all sort of words against President Akufo-Addo as if or no competing him go too good. Today we are there. As we are saying, it is an idea. I'm happy. So let me not use Galamsey to spoil my mood. Let me enjoy my hard work that I've seen it being fruitful. So today, let me spare them on their Galamsey issues.
All right. It's time. And then we are wrapping up. Your last words, please.
It was quite hard last month, my sister. I mean, you see, so sometimes, anytime I'm seated like this, I lost my grandma. You know, it's quite saddening. Up to now, that woman, I can't, take her out of mind.
Oh, don't cry.
It's been quite, let me say, 3 weeks now. It was very hurtful because she catered for me. I mean, from my childhood, though the parents are there, but she did the best. And now it's time for her to, also, have it. And then it's unfortunate we lost that honorable woman. And then every time I come on air like this, I only ask my colleagues on the studio to help me say a prayer to her. So wherever she is, she'll feel the proud. Yes, she'll feel the proud. And then my condolence to all of the family in Kumasi. And then my greetings to my boss again, Sam George in the office, and then the acting director at the Ghana Dominion Registry. And then I sent all my warm greetings to Ayawasto East. Our by-election is coming on soon. Would have a peaceful election. Yes, that's all I can say. And one of my big brother also, it's called Fauzan, who is from Kumasi. I mean, is watching the program live. I sent all my regards to them. And then you people should kindly help me say a prayer to my grandmother. It's very, very important to me. Bye. It's my first priority. So you the people, you will pray for me.
May she have a peaceful rest wherever she is. May the souls of departed have a peaceful rest.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my last words. Again to the MPP family, we are done with primaries.
Yeah.
What me to job ma? What to be my name? Now I will ask for forgiveness and as that we come together. Let's work for a common goal to ensure that Dr. Baumia becomes president. Every to be my name, probably to be my name. We will work together so we have a peaceful country. Yeah.
So now you become. Will you be calm now?
I'm calm.
And now Obi Otoma also better man.
There be another idea in this for.
Right. Thank you so much, Enoch and Mr. Ibrahim. Thank you so much for joining us on the news on the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. And thank you to our lovely audience for engaging with us. This is where we call it a wrap. Do have a lovely day.